Grips on your waist, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray, I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Baby, I like you so.
Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had to bust up the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time and that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Take it slow, make you lose control. Wet, 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 wet. 'Cause if you're down, 'cause if you're down, 'cause if you're down.
I need a one dance.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another live play-by-play for our Golden State Warriors, and tonight we are taking on the Phoenix Suns in a road game. We're heading over to Arizona here tonight. Now, oh my god, we've got a lot to talk about on and off court. Firstly, just want to make sure everything's sweet and sounding. Let's check the yep, audio all good. Alright, welcome everybody. Make sure to say what's up here in the live chat and feel free to comment down below your thoughts on any of the craziness that has happened with the trade deadline, and also feel free to comment down below your thoughts and predictions on this game here tonight. Now, like I said, we've got a lot to talk about on and off the court. Obviously, we just had the NBA 2026 trade deadline wrap up earlier today. Let's address it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Andrew, welcome in. Zidane, welcome in. Let's address the elephant in the room. So yesterday, we saw some breaking news per Shams Charania. The Golden State Warriors are trading for NBA champion Kristaps Porzingis, and we sent Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Atlanta Hawks. Now, the Warriors also made another follow-up trade, essentially salary dumping Trayce Jackson-Davis to the Toronto Raptors for a second-round pick. Now, I have a lot of mixed opinions on these deals, to be honest. Now, firstly, look, at the end of the day, I don't think there's too much to be angry about. These moves, in hindsight, make sense. These guys really weren't doing enough for the Warriors to warrant keeping them in the long run. Obviously, the Kuminga saga, it felt like that was going to drag on forever. As much as I absolutely love Buddy Hield, like he truly is one of my favorites. The relationship with Jimmy was awesome. The smiles on a daily basis he brought. I loved it all. But unfortunately this year, he really just fell out of the rotation and wasn't the guy that we brought him in to be, unfortunately. Last year he was amazing. Played in every single game. Was really consistent across the year and showed up when it mattered. But unfortunately this year, that hasn't been the case. And then as well, Trayce Jackson-Davis, after his rookie year, it's just felt like he has just been going downhill stats-wise and just overall development-wise. Now, I do think Steve Kerr's development of players like Trace Jackson-Davis and Jonathan Kuminga have really contributed to the downfall of the young group we have and to essentially force our hand in these trades. So, you know, with the Warriors yesterday trading out 3 players and bringing only one player back in Kristaps Porzingis, that does open up 2 roster spots for the Warriors, which I guess is something to be excited for. Now, that first roster spot will be going to Pat Spencer. That's basically been confirmed. Obviously, Pat, so far this season, is on a 2-way contract, and for anyone who doesn't kind of know how the 2-way contract works, it's not a guaranteed deal, and you can only play a limited amount of games on a 2-way contract before the team either has to sign you for the remainder of the season on a fully guaranteed deal, or essentially kind of just let you go. And Pat Spencer had run his course with majority of the games he was allowed to play under that 2-way deal, so the Warriors had a decision to make. And I feel like that's ultimately why, or that's one of the factors why the Warriors salary dump Trace Jackson-Davis. They can then re-sign Pat Spencer to a fully guaranteed deal. We'll wait for the details of that to officially go through. And then also, we now have another free open roster spot. There's going to be some potentially really good players on the buyout market. Guys like Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, D'Angelo Russell, Chris Middleton, all might get bought out by their respective teams. I've heard a lot of rumors of all those guys potentially being bought out. Obviously, Klay Thompson would love a Klay reunion. I mean, DeMar DeRozan would probably be the best case scenario out of the guys that might potentially be bought out. If you can bring in a 15-point per game scorer straight into your starting lineup for nothing, you take that any day of the week. So we'll see what the Kings do. D'Lo, another potential reunion. Chris Middleton, another NBA champion, a veteran that we could bring in to come off our bench. We'll kind of see what the Mavs want to do. The Mavs, it feels like we're just going to take whatever scraps the Mavs decide to waive. And then as well, there are some other guys that are currently already on the buyout market. Lonzo Ball, CP3, Chris Boucher, and the best one available is Cam Thomas. Now, out of all these guys I just mentioned, obviously I would love a Klay and a DeMar, but that obviously depends if they get waived or not. But at the moment, the player the Warriors should be targeting in the current free agency pool is Cam Thomas. Yeah, not a great defender, can't really play, mate, can only really score, but the Warriors need a guy like that who can score. Just say to Cam Thomas, look, we know you don't want to pass. When Steph's not out there, come in, take whatever shot you want, and just go crazy. And even if the Warriors just sign him to like a 1-year, $3 million contract and he leaves this season in free agency, so be it. At least you've brought a little bit of extra scoring in for the remainder of this season. But we'll quickly pause all those trade talks for a second. A little bit of a preview of this game to do as well. We do have the basketball game on tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, no Steph Curry here in this ball game. So the big question is, who's going to step up and be that #1 scoring option tonight here for the Warriors? It feels like it should be De'Anthony Melton. He's getting the call up to the starting lineup. His first start of the season after that ACL injury. He is having a career season. He's up for contract in the offseason, so feels like he's playing for a big extension. So we'll see what De'Anthony Melton can do here tonight. And if it's not Melton, I would love to see a Pods or a Moody. One of these young guys show why they shouldn't have been traded at the deadline. So we'll see who steps up as the #1 and 2 scoring option tonight, with obviously no Steph and no Jimmy for the remainder of the season. Now, I'm actually pretty excited for this game. I think it could be a good one. I feel like I've been saying that a lot recently and the games just haven't panned out well. But I'm going to say it again here tonight. We've had some good matchups against Phoenix this season. This is our 4th encounter. And those 2 previous games versus Phoenix in December were really entertaining. That 99-98 loss was a really good game. Fortunately, the Warriors lost in heartbreaking fashion with those Royce O'Neal free throws at the very end to seal it for the Suns. But then a couple of days later, we played off against Phoenix once again and got our revenge, winning 119-116, a really good Steph performance, and that was a really entertaining game. So, you know, we've had some really good matchups against Phoenix, and I think we could be in store for another good game here tonight. Both teams are missing their 2 best players. Obviously, no Steph and Jimmy for the Warriors, and no D-Book and Jalen Green tonight for the Suns. But, man, they've still got some good players out there, Phoenix. Like, I feel like the reason why Phoenix have been so good this year, all their role guys have stepped up. Dylan Brooks having a breakout season, 21 points per game. He's been leading this team in recent weeks, and they've looked really good with Dylan Brooks as their #1 or #2 guy. And then as well, Grayson Allen averaging the 17 points and Colin Gillespie with the 14 a game. So they've gotten a lot of production out of their role guys. And, you know, for a team that gave up their second best player in Kevin Durant this offseason, I didn't think the Suns would be this good. They're 31-20. Like, they're probably going to be a playoff team once they get Booker and Green back out there. So, yeah, credit to Phoenix, man. They've looked really, really good this year, all things considered. Now, we'll quickly have a look at the injury report and projected starting lineup. We're about to get underway. I've really got to fit a lot of talk into a 5-minute patch here. So the injury report, Jimmy Butler, obviously out for the season. No Steph Curry tonight. He is supposed to return versus the Lakers, but we'll see how that knee soreness progresses. Still no Steph Curry. He will hopefully be back post All-Star break. And then Kristaps Porzingis is out tonight. He's still got an illness at the moment, but the Warriors are hoping he'll return before the All-Star break. So we'll see when we get to see the Porzingis debut. We'll talk a little bit more about that Kristaps acquisition during the breaks of this game. And then for the Suns, obviously Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey coming over in a trade. Neither of those guys will be playing. And then, like I said before, no Booker and Green. So the projected starting lineups, the Suns are rolling with Gillespie, Allen, Brooks, O'Neal, and Mark Williams. Not a bad starting five. And then the Warriors switching things up tonight. Pat Spencer, who's getting that new contract. D'Anthony Melton, like I said, getting his first start in a little while now. So good to see D'Anthony Melton out there. And then the Warriors have got Moses Moody, Guy Santos, and Draymond Green. So a small ball lineup. We'll see how we go. We are about to get underway here. Warriors in Phoenix in Arizona. Let's just see what happens, man. You know, I don't really have any hopes or expectations for this team until we get everyone back after the All-Star break, and then we'll kind of see what happens. But in the meantime, let's just see what our role guys can do. It feels like a lot of them are playing for their Warriors career. The Warriors have showed that they're willing to move on from these role guys if they're not performing. We saw that happen to Buddy Hield and Trace Jackson Davis as Grayson Allen misses the first three of this game. But already, the same old story. The Warriors giving up offensive rebounds. Mark Williams on that first play there brought in an offensive rebound and put it straight back up for an easy floater. We saw that be a real weakness for the Warriors in that loss to Philly. The Warriors gave up way too many offensive boards. So we'll see if we can fix that up tonight. Spencer from the corner rattles in the three. Pat looking a lot better in recent times. Obviously went on that crazy run earlier in the season back in December. But since then has been pretty quiet. But had a really good game against Philly. Looked really productive. So Steve Kerr's recognized that and has given Pat another opportunity here to earn some minutes. And that's a great start to the game. But yeah, definitely let me know how we're feeling in the live chat about all the trades, about the game here tonight, or just any general thoughts you have. Dylan Brooks. Allen will try another three, and he goes 0-2 to begin this game from downtown. Grayson Allen here looking to really hoist that three. So is Pat Spencer. So Pat Spencer and Grayson Allen both chucking up 2 threes here early, respectively. Dylan Brooks, who we just spoke about before, being that number 1 option for the Suns at the moment, and he is certainly thriving in that role. Brooks fading, and Brooks scoring. What a shot there for Dylan Brooks. Back to the basket. Man, he is enjoying having that green light, is Dylan Brooks, as Melton kick out Spencer, his 3rd triple of the game. And he misses 2 in a row after hitting that first one. Man, if Pat could have got out the blocks with 3 triples to begin, could have seen a heat check night from Pat Spencer, but just haven't got the other 2 to fall as Brooks scores again. This guy's a serious baller, man. Curry won't, bro. How many games to come back? We're hoping that he'll be back versus the Lakers. But there is a chance that he could just be rested until the All-Star break. Have him come back in the All-Star game to get some reps up, and then have him come back after the All-Star break. It really is still very situational with Steph Curry. We're still waiting to see, you know, how that knee soreness kind of continues to affect Steph. You know, if it starts to get better, I'm sure he'll come back ASAP. But if there's not much improvement, he might be out for a little bit longer than we were expecting. As Brooks now, for his 3rd straight bucket, misses. Guy Santos with the rebound. Guy getting a lot of PT at the moment. Melton steps into a 3 and gets the shooter's bounce. So there we go. D'Anthony Melton, first bucket, back in the starting lineup here tonight. And the Warriors starting 2 of 5 here in this game as Gillespie shoots a deep 3. The Suns tonight giving everyone the green light. They are chucking up some Hail Mary threes as Draymond Green. Now, last stream we spoke about it. You know, was that game versus Philly going to be Draymond's last game in the Bay? We now know Draymond's not going anywhere as he tries a three and misses that one from deep. So the Warriors 3 ball, a little bit shaky here early on. We're 2 of 6 from deep. The Suns are 0 of 3 themselves. So both teams still feeling it here from deep. I just want to see. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, do definitely check out my breakdown of the Porzingis, Kuminga, and Buddy Hield trade. It's linked down below in the live chat. I uploaded that pretty late last night. Got that out as soon as the trade went through. So if you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to do so. So unfortunately, no Giannis as well. We haven't really spoken about that on stream yet. But yeah, as O'Neal hits the three. He had a really good performance against the Warriors early in the season, hitting those 2 clutch free throws to seal out a game. Last time the Warriors were in Arizona as Moody bottoms home the corner 3. So Pat, Moody, and Melton all hitting corner 3s to get our night going here. I like it. Warriors really looking to penetrate from 3, trying to space the floor. And we're seeing the Warriors just get out in transition and really look to space things out as Pat will try another 3. And Pat Spencer puts the Warriors into double figures. Timeout Phoenix. They weren't expecting this, and the bench is getting up. They're hyped. You know, all these guys now, the nerves are away. They all know they're staying on the team. And Pat Spencer, he's talking his talk. He loves to get up and about when he's playing well. So definitely not a bad start to this game here for the Warriors. I've liked the aggression of just chucking up a lot of 3s. Really getting that ball moving in transition, spreading the floor, having 2 guys in the corner, one guy bring it up from one elbow, and then having another guy kind of cut in from the right elbow. You then have that cutter going straight to the lane, and then with that, you create space for the 2 guys in the corner. So we've seen the Warriors space the floor and hit some 3s here early. All 4 of our field goal makes have been 3s. So I like the intent, I really do. But once a couple of these guys who can shoot that 3 ball consistently come off, guys like Melton, Moody, and even Pat and Gee, we'll see if the Warriors can kind of still keep that same game style. Can guys like Pajemski, Al, Gary kind of plug in and do what we've already seen from these starters tonight? Obviously, nobody Hield. I mean, if the Warriors want to play like this, kind of pace and space, 3-point shooting, I mean, Buddy Hield would be the perfect guy to have out there. But obviously, yeah, he's gone. I just put up a short probably about an hour ago talking about how I'm going to miss Buddy. He was just one of those fun role guys, man. Just a fan favorite. You know, wasn't always the best performer, especially this year, but just a fun guy to have on the team. So I just posted that short. I haven't even looked how it's performed. It's performed pretty well, actually. Yeah, we're very close to 1,400 subscribers now, which is awesome. Thank you guys very much for that. But yeah, obviously, at halftime, we will go through all of the trade talk at halftime. We'll go through all of that. We'll have a look at all the Shams kind of posts and stuff like that. Just having a look here at a report, actually. The Warriors just announced Porzingis on their Instagram. Bit of mixed opinions. A lot of people saying they want Cam Thomas, and I heavily agree on that. We'll definitely talk about it at halftime. Yeah, some other exciting news on a 49ers perspective. The 49ers are coming down to my country, Australia, to play in the first ever Australian game versus the LA Rams. I cannot wait for that. You know, I'm going to San Francisco in like a month and a half time, and I was probably going to go visit the 49ers stadium. Maybe, I don't know if you can do tours or something like that, but go have a look, because I've been wanting to go to my first NFL game for a while, and I was hoping that it would be you know, in San Francisco to watch a Niners game. But I can't believe my first NFL game will be this year at the MCG down here in Australia. I couldn't believe that we were the team to play. We obviously already knew that the Rams are going to be hosting the game, but I was wondering, would it be our 49ers playing? So I'm excited for that. We'll probably end up doing a vlog on it, which should be fun. Or maybe like a short or something like that. As Mark Williams off the timeout. Coaches always love to get an instant bucket off of a timeout. You should have a really good play drawn up. So the substitutions for the Warriors, they only just bring in, has a good shot there from Melton. They only bring in GP2. So they've got a really small lineup at the moment. Pat, Gary, D'Anthony, Moody, and Draymond. So that's that 4-guard lineup, 1 center, that a lot of fans don't like. A lot of fans don't like that lineup. So you take off Guy Santos and go even smaller. It's a questionable lineup, to say the least. But if we're going to be running the floor quickly, looking to try and space things out and shoot threes, I mean, it does work. Even though really Gary hasn't been that reliable from deep this year, he can definitely help get that ball moving in transition. And he's always a reliable cutter. You can have Gary cutting and opening up space for those shooters. As O'Neal's going to chuck up a deep 3 to beat the shot clock. And doesn't get a friendly bounce there. But another offensive rebound for the Suns. And it results in a trailing 3 from Grayson Allen to tie up this ball game. I said it before. It's been a big concern for the Warriors in recent times. This is why we need to get Porzingis out there ASAP. We've already given up 5 offensive rebounds here. And we haven't gotten 1 ourselves. So we're going to see Podziemski and Horford check in. But yeah, once we can get Porzingis out there, hopefully we can kind of clean up on giving up so many offensive rebounds, because it's just making things so much harder than it needs to be. So we get to see, yeah, like I said, Podziemski and Al Horford out there alongside Melton, GP2, and Dre as Mark Williams. So a lot of just issues for the Warriors interiorly here so far. The Suns really threatening around the glass as Melton misses the 3 off the screen. Now Grayson Allen, and he will hit the deep 3. So timeout Warriors. Phoenix go on a little run here. I just keep saying it. The issue is we're giving up too many extra possessions with the offensive rebounds. Because when we're getting offensive, or when we're giving up offensive rebounds, the defense isn't set. There's always going to be guys open around the perimeter off the offensive rebounds. So, man, not a great start to this game at all. Not a good start by any means. It's good. Porzingis, rim protector, and can shoot too. Yeah, the issue is how much is he going to be out there on the floor? Because already it's looking like he'll be out for a little bit. We'll wait and see when his debut happens. They said it was going to be against the Lakers, and now apparently it's already not against the Lakers. Apparently they've already switched up on that idea. So let's actually have a look at our upcoming games and see maybe when Porzingis could debut. Maybe they debut him in a home game. Although I think the Lakers game is on the road in LA. Let's have a look. Can't even remember who we play. I haven't really had a look too much at the February schedule. I know we only play the 9 games. Okay, so we play LA on the weekend. That's a 50-50. I don't think he'll end up playing. Oh no, I think the Lakers game's a home game. Is it? No, it's in LA. So Memphis. Maybe Memphis is where he makes the debut. Or against San Antonio. We're going to have to try and stop Wemby once again. So maybe he debuts in like just over a week's time in San Antonio. Because then the thing is, if you debut him in that game, you then get literally 1, 2, 3. We have 7 days off after the game versus San Antonio until we play our next game. So that's crazy. Hang on. So this 5th. So we play a game on the 11th versus the Spurs, and then our next game is on the 19th of February versus Boston. So you can bring him in, hopefully. Like, that's probably what I would be doing if I'm the Warriors and Steve Kerr. But bring him in for that last game before the All-Star break versus the Spurs. Let him get used to it. Give him some game reps. And then he has a week to kind of get more integrated, rest up, and then kind of roll into March. Because then we have 2 home games after the All-Star break in 3 days before we have a little bit of a road trip heading into March. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and I wouldn't mind seeing Cam Thomas as well. Lucky lead for the Suns. Nah, a deserving lead for Phoenix. A deserving lead for Phoenix. The issue for the Warriors, and this is, I'm assuming, why they brought in Kristaps Porzingis. Too many offensive rebounds. It killed us in the Philly game. They didn't even have Embiid. But tonight, Warriors have given up 5 offensive rebounds in half of the first quarter, and they haven't got one themselves. So that's 5 extra possessions for Phoenix. Now, I did hear a rumor that apparently we could have got Jaren Jackson Jr. Triple J, I love him. Yes, I know he gets criticism for not getting enough rebounds, and with the offensive rebound struggles, maybe that would have been a problem. But we're definitely taking Jaren over Kristaps Porzingis. But apparently we were too focused on getting Giannis. Now, to me, that's a load of bull. You mean to tell me you can't work on 2 separate trades at once? You're telling me that with a $1 billion organization and a guy that has generated you literal billions of dollars, as Guy Santos, corner 3, there we go. I always say it, there's nothing better than a well-executed offensive possession after a timeout. You swing things back in your favor. But like I was saying, you mean to tell me you couldn't have 2 trades running at the same time? So now Utah look really solid next year as Gee! With the block coming off that 3 denies Dylan the villain. He might get the ball here again, Guy Santos. Nice cut. Pajemski couldn't make the read. Ends up giving it to Horford, who rattles out the 3. But yeah, sucks, man, because Triple J could have been perfect. Yes, we would have had to give up 2 first-round picks or maybe even 3 in that deal. But man, I would have loved Triple J. Would have been perfect. Better, younger, and more consistent and healthy than Porzingis. But no, the Warriors couldn't get it done. Come on, man. We could have used Triple J. But yeah, I really do hope we get Cam Thomas. If that does end up happening, I definitely will make a full video on that. For sure. Because yeah, we have, for anyone who's just joining us, we do have 1 roster spot still open. So yeah, I mean, if guys like if Klay Thompson gets bought out, I feel like you have to bring him back as Grayson Allen is fouled and is at the line here for 2. Hits the first. But yeah, if someone like a Klay Thompson hits the market, I mean, simply for the vibes, I feel like you have to bring him back. It makes sense. It feels like Steph, Klay, and Dre's relationship seems to be on the mend. That was a terrible foul call. I'm going to be honest, I was so distracted on talking about the available free agents. I didn't really see what happened there. But yeah, I feel like Klay, you've just got to bring him back if he's available for the vibes. It'll make Steph happy. DeMar, if he gets brought out, would be another one. And then obviously Cam Thomas is available at the moment. That's who the Warriors certainly should be targeting. Yeah, not a good facilitator, not a great defender, as Pajemski shoots a 3 and misses off back iron. But an elite scorer, an elite isolation scorer. And when Steph's not out there, the Warriors need those type of guys. We have guys who can play off the ball and stretch the floor, but we don't have a consistent someone who can create their own bucket. So, like, even if we bring Cam Thomas in for the second half of the year and lose him in free agency, you're not losing anything really. So, I'd take a swing on that as Pajemski shoots another corner 3 and gets blocked into the crowd there by Mark Williams, who closes out the shot very nicely there, the big fella. So, not a great start in this game for Pajemski. He copped a lot of criticism yesterday. A lot of people are saying, how do you trade Buddy but not Pajemski? And look, yeah, it's an interesting one. You know, I don't like talking too negatively on our players. Of course, there's going to be times where, like every other fan, I have my heated moments. But at the end of the day, I do love these guys. And I have a connection to a lot of these players. Like, I love Pods, man. I do hope he can. That's going to be yeah, that's going to be a Warriors ball there. Defensive 3 seconds. I was going to say, he was in there for a while. But yeah, like, I still think Pods can be good, man. But it just seems like that confidence isn't there anymore. I feel like the Warriors fans have brought him down. So it's going to be a free throw here for Uncle Al. He'll get a defensive 3 second free throw. Playlist, welcome in. Did you see the new video playlist? It's linked in the... Al misses the free throw. It's linked in the description if you haven't checked it out already. But yeah, San Fran trip's still happening despite the lack of trades. I'm still going. It's booked and ready to go. I just bought the last ticket for the Warriors-Rockets game that I'm going to in April. I'm actually going to be down the Rockets end of the court, so maybe try and do some like content, trying to get like a KD autograph or recognition from KD I've got a KD Warriors jersey, so that could be fun as GP2 misses the banking 3. And then, yeah, going to the baseball as well. So this year, I'll get to see the Warriors, Giants, and 49ers all play in person. How awesome is that? There's Grayson Allen, another deep 3. Like I said before, these Suns players, they've got the green light tonight. No Book, no Jalen Green. They're just popping stuff from deep. As Gee now has Dylan the Villain on him. Kicks it out GP2, corner 3. Gets it to go. There we go. Really good stuff here from Gee. He's shot the ball well, made some good reads, had that block before, playing good D. I love Gee, man. As a good shot there from Brooks. He's had a really good first quarter here. He'd be up to, yeah, probably about 6 points already. A couple of rebounds as well. Really good first, second, or third option, depending on the night, is Dylan Brooks for Phoenix. You know, as much as Warriors fans, we don't like him, I can't deny the fact that he's an elite player as Gee for 3. Gee Santos having his career breakout stretch at the moment. And man, I'm loving this guy, Gee Santos. Starting to really pave his way in this Warriors rotation. That's going to be an airball there from Dylan Brooks. But like I was saying with Dylan, you know, although as Warriors fans we don't like him, it's hard to deny the fact that he's not a really good player. Just an elite role player. Richard, corner 3, misses. Like every team Brooks has been on, they've been better with him. Memphis, they've exploded since Dylan Brooks has left. And the Rockets, despite getting KD, arguably look worse. I love KD, and we'll see how the Rockets go when I get to watch them in person. But arguably the Rockets look worse this year. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens come the playoffs. But I wouldn't mind seeing a Phoenix-Houston first-round series. I think that could be a lot of fun. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Warriors in there as well with a rematch. But no, I'm not going to lie. I think if we play Houston in the playoffs, we're probably getting dog-walked this time around. Not going to lie. Because we only just ever so barely beat them in 7. Now they have KD and we lose Jimmy. I think they dog walk us this time, not going to lie. But we're a long way away from the playoffs. We'll see as QP misses the 3. Al with the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Hasn't been a good start from Al Horford. He's looked just a little bit proppy here tonight. Not moving the greatest. I mean, he is up there in age and definitely been playing a lot recently. So, yeah, Al Horford will definitely be excited for that All-Star break. I don't know. Will this be Al's last year? I definitely could see it being Al's last year. He's definitely dropped off a lot this year. But yeah, we do see Al Horford and Kristaps Porzingis, the center rotation for the Celtics, reunite. We're basically like the, as speaking of Horford, hits the shot there to get his night going after a slow start. We're basically like the Golden State, great. I don't know what you're talking about there, to be honest. I didn't see what you were talking about there, to be honest. I don't know if you're talking about me. As that's probably going to be a travel on Gee at will. Yeah, just move that pivot foot a little bit. All right. We got 1 minute left here in this first quarter. Tie game, like all things considered, not bad. Same kind of scenario. Oh my god, good dunk there. Similar to that Philly game the other day. Like we had a really good start, but just ran out of steam scoring wise late. But yeah, the big problem for the Warriors this game so far, just getting bullied in the paint. Suns have had 12-0 points in the paint. They've had 1 offensive rebound. So that's been the big problem. Gee Santos, another 3. Oh, that looked good too. That looks good there too. So the Suns, 1 second between the game and the shot clock here, could get the last true shot off, depending on how they want to play it. Gillespie with ball in hand. Pat Spencer guarding him. Hands on the hips. Getting low, grounded. Pat Spencer, good defense, but an easy pass to the lane there. And Phoenix now go up by 4. Disappointing final minute here. And the half-court shot will come off the side of the backboard there. So, good start to this game, but just a disappointing final minute there from the Warriors. Gave up 4 points there at the end. Steph's actually made the trip to Phoenix. Good on him. I thought he'd probably be at home getting some rest, but no, he's made the trip. Good on him. I like that. I wonder if has Porzingis made the trip. Let's have a look on Instagram. They probably would have posted something about it. Ah, my God. First post I see, Instagram just saying F you, bro. Come on. Like, seriously. Ah, Buddy. I can't lie. Buddy looks good in the Hawks jersey. They both look good in the Hawks jersey. The Hawks have got some... Oh, crap. The Hawks have got some nice jerseys. Man, they could be a really good team. I actually respect it from Atlanta going young. We'll talk about all those trades soon, but... yeah, I like the move for Atlanta. Not going to lie. I mean, Buddy Hield, that doesn't really do much for them, but... I like the idea of them bringing in Kuminga. You now have a really young front court in Ricochet, Kuminga, and Jalen Johnson. And they also picked up one of my favorite Australians, Jock Landau, and he absolutely went ballistic in his Hawks debut. Ace, I was watching that game literally right before this stream started. Alexander Walker put the Hawks up, and then Ace Bailey could have hit his first game winner. But Jock Landau had 26 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, 5 threes, and 71% from the field in his Hawks debut. I didn't understand why Memphis traded him away, especially after losing Triple J. But I guess it is what it is, and now he'll be feasting on Atlanta. Because obviously they traded away Porzingis, so that center position is wide open. So... yeah, Jalen Johnson, 22, 16, 15. I actually have a lot of investment now with the Hawks. I've got 2 of my favorite Australian players in Dyson Daniels and in Jock Landau. And now they've got Kuminga. Like, that's a fun little team over there in Atlanta. I'll probably watch a few Hawks games now. They've got a fun little team. They got good young pieces. Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dyson, Kuminga, Ricochet... you know, Kispert as well. They got the vets, Landau, McCollum. They traded away Kennard, didn't they? I think the Lakers got Luke Kennard. Oh, and Onyeka Okongwu, who I think's injured as well. So that's a fun little Atlanta team, man. And I'll definitely be watching Kuminga's first game in a Hawks uniform. I'll be very interested to see. I'll be very interested to see how that pans out. I'm seeing Woj cop a lot of hate for the quiet deadline. People are saying that they're just not happy with Woj. Sorry, they want Woj back and they're not happy with Shams. Man, I do miss Woj, not gonna lie. Like, a Woj bomb was generational. Oh, how long since Woj has dropped his last bomb? I feel like we haven't seen Woj in just so long. Like, literal years. When was the last Woj bomb? How far... oh my god. It might have actually been a lot longer ago than I initially remember. Holy crap. Yeah, the last Woj bomb was nearly 2 years ago now. That's crazy, chat. Do you guys prefer Woj or Shams? Like, I feel like Shams... I think Shams had probably the best, like, bomb of all time with the Luka trade. That was like the biggest Shams bomb, but I felt like a Woj bomb hit different. As GP2, you lose Gary Payton a second, you always know where to find him. Right around the rim. Yeah, I do agree. The Warriors do really need to win this game. Because our record now without Jimmy Butler is just getting atrocious. I think we fall to 2-5 if we lose this game post-Butler injury, which sucks, man. Like, we were rolling. I'm telling you, if Jimmy doesn't get injured... right now, we're looking at this team in a very different lens. There's Melton. 2 back-to-back buckets here for the Warriors. Tie ball game. Hang on now. But yeah, like I was saying, like, Jimmy doesn't get injured. We look at this team right now in a completely different way. Oh my god, Draymond Green. Full-court quarterback pass for Melton. Smokes the layup. I loved that pass, though, from Draymond. That was full-on Brock Purdy style. I like that from Dre. as Dre, good D again, but the Suns get their first bucket of this second term. I mean, yeah, pretty important game as well for the Suns. I mean, every game you can win without Booker, you take. But I feel like this game definitely a lot more importance for the Warriors. You're now staring down the barrel of a 27-25 record, and all of a sudden, after getting well above 500, you get ever so slightly closer back to 500, which I was hoping for the rest of the season we wouldn't be getting back to 500, but now we'd be lucky to finish with an above 500 record. Like, at this stage, we'll probably be lucky to get more than 44 wins. I feel like that's probably around the realistic mark we'd be aiming for. As Melton, hang on now. D'Anthony Melton giving us a little heat check here. I mean, I said it in the kind of match preview. Melton has to be the #1 scoring option tonight. He's into the starting lineup for the first time in a while. It's your team now, Melton. It is your team at the moment. Do what you want. Take the shots you want. Facilitate and handle the ball how you want. Just make sure you get us buckets. And he's got 10 here. Draymond to GP2. I want to see something from Moody, though. He's only got 3 points. Melton from deep. Ooh, he wanted the heat check. Get Steph Curry when I was young. I'm still a legend. Don't know about that one there in the chat, but oh my god, Gillespie another deep 3. The Suns have tried about 7 shots from near the logo and haven't made one tonight. I don't know why they keep trying all these threes. Speaking of trying a 3, the Glove Jr. in the corner. Gary Payton having a good ball game here tonight. You know, Gary's 3-point shot definitely a lot more inconsistent in recent times. It's felt like at times there's almost been a liability out there on offense. But tonight, you cannot complain. He's hit the 2 threes. Also had that shot early in the snow. When was the GP2 layup? Oh, it was at the beginning of the quarter. He had that layup as well. So he'd be up to about 8 points now. So him and Melton, top 2 scorers. Melton with 10, GP2 with 8. And then I think Guy and Pat would probably have about 5 or 6 apiece as the third tied leading scorers. Who I've probably been the most disappointed with in this game so far? Moses. I mean, only the 3 points. Has only taken 2 shots. Like, I feel like Moses, I like how he knows his role and he knows that he's not a superstar player. I do really like that about Moses. He doesn't try to be the hero, but in games like this, I want to see Moses be a lot more aggressive. I want to see Moses doing what Melton's doing. Taking, 5, 6, or 7 shots in the first half. Really looking to attack, but he's only taken the 2. And then Podziemski as well, 0-3. All of them from downtown. I've been pretty disappointed with him as well. Just having a look at this Dallas team. Just seeing what it looks like at the moment. Seeing who the Mavs might buy out. Because it could have an effect on the Warriors. Like, if they waive Middleton or Clay, like, those guys could end up in a Warriors uniform. Clay tonight, 5 points, 2 of 8. I don't see Clay being on the Mavs by March 1st. I think Clay will be bought out. I don't think I've seen many reports on a Clay return in terms of coming back through free agency. Interesting. Like, do you guys in the chat reckon Clay could come back to the Warriors during this second half of the season? Like, if he gets brought out by the Mavs? I mean, that's a lot of money to buy out. I don't know. I think the Warriors more likely would go for a Cam Thomas, younger, probably definitely a better scorer at this point in his career, with the ages into a factor of it as well. If they don't get Cam Thomas, man, it's just another letdown. Like, it just makes so much sense. Like, Cam Thomas, exactly the free agent the Warriors should be picking up right now. Maybe we jump on another 2K live stream soon and do another Warriors rebuild. Do like a more realistic long-term Warriors rebuild with this kind of new look team with Porzingis. I'll pick up a free agent and kind of go from there. Now we are one sub away from 1,400. Really do appreciate it. The channel has been growing crazy in the month of December and in January. We have gained... How do I look? So we have gained 300 subscribers in the month of December, 500 in the month of January, and already 200 in not even the first week of February. So massive appreciation for that, guys. We're continuing to grow. Hopefully we'll get close to 2,000 by the end of the season. As GP2's hot tonight. Gives it off to Draymond. Back to Gary. Beautiful pass to Will Richard. And he'll be fouled there while catching the ball. Good play for Will Richard, though. Beat his man, and with that, will be rewarded. Jesus Christ. That is a Porky Pig moment. Rewarded with the foul. So, on the ground, those before the shot. Warriors ball side out of bounds. Back into Melton, who's got the 10 points already. He's been hot tonight. GP2, another 3. Misses off front iron, but I like the aggressiveness from Gary. Not too many guys out there outside of Melton have really been aggressive as well. So, good to see Gary take a little bit of initiative. Even if he's not hitting all the shots, I like him threatening to stretch the floor. As speaking of stretching the floor, Royce O'Neal tries to do the same, but also comes up with the same result. A missed 3. Melton back to GP2. And GP2 scores off the roll. The Warriors now up by 6. Man, this little tangent here of GP2 and Melton, they're just rolling off each other's screens. I like it. GP2 and Melton both with the 10 points. Both shooting 4 of 6. No, Melton's actually 4 of 7, sorry. Good response 3 there by the Suns. But, yeah, I'm liking this little duo here. The Warriors, 9 of 24 from 3. Suns, 4 of 16. Warriors really trying to pace and space it tonight. Melton a 3. Misses off back iron. But I keep saying, I sound like a broken record here. Melton and GP2 bringing the much needed aggression. Now at the moment, they've got Moses, Will, and Dre out there. What I would do right now is I'd bring out Guy Santos. Bring out another aggressor. Maybe take Moody out because he hasn't been aggressive tonight. And in a game like this, you've got to be aggressive. You're coming up against Phoenix role players like Brooks, Allen, Gillespie, who are all going to be aggressive themselves. You've got to match that. So I'd try and run like Melton, Gary. Try also bring out a Guy Santos. A third aggressor. Oh, they've actually brought out Guy Santos. Oh, but have they kept... Hang on, Moody a 3. Cashes it in. I just said I wanted Moses to be more aggressive, and he does. Mate, I'm speaking everything into existence here. I said I want a Guy out there on the floor. He comes out. I said I want a Moody to score. And he scores. But do they keep Melton and Gary out there? I want to see Melton, Gary, and Guy all out there at the same time. So GP2, I think, has gone to the bench. Let's have a look. I couldn't see fully. Trying to have a look here. Who's out there at the moment? I heard the little siren, so I'm assuming more substitutions. Okay, so now we've got Pat Spence. Oh my god, stop changing the camera angles. We don't need it zoomed into Jordan Goodwin. Seriously. Oh my god, can we... Okay. Okay, so we got Pat, Richard, is that Moody, Guy, and Horford. So Melton and GP2 go for a rest. Now, I don't understand that. Like, they're so hot at the moment, as that's going to be an and one for Dylan Brooks, and he gets the crowd hyped. I actually forgot to Oh, I accidentally added that 3 for the Suns instead of the Warriors. I was so confused. I'm like, how have I got the scores tied up? The Warriors just hit a 3. I just realized, made a bit of a blunder there on the scoreboard. I gave that Moody 3 to Phoenix. How dare I? So it is 40-37 after I readjust my mistake. I mean, doesn't that just sum things up right now for the Warriors? Even I'm making mistakes. Come on now. We don't have time to waste here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, into Al. Back to the basket. Spinning. Has the ball stripped. Great defense there from the masked Jordan Goodwin. Got the Batman mask on. Royce O'Neal loses it. So another strip. Richard on the break. Will Richard throws it down there. The youngster out of Florida. Hammering it down on the break there. Love seeing him get out in transition. Looking like a young Westbrook on the break. Is a good response there from Brooks. Sensational first half. He is a really good offensive player nowadays. He's not just an off-ball guy now. Like, you can give Brooks the ball and he'll get you something. Moody off the screen. Come on, Moses. Al, pump fake. Another high screen here. Warriors looking to run these high screens around the three-point line. Trying to get an open look from deep. Can't find it. So Pat will have to chuck up a three. But he cannot miss tonight. Pat Spencer, Guy Santos, Gary Payton, and DeAnthony Melton being the four guys taking the charge. And I love it. This is great. Try and get those guys all out there at once if possible. Alright. So Grayson Allen to the rim and scores. Been an entertaining game, guys. Like, all things considered. Compared to what we've been forced to put up with recently, I've liked this tonight. Moody a three. Heat check misses. Gee almost gets the tip. Unfortunately, we don't have the same ability as the Suns on the offensive glass. We don't have that 7-foot guy to go out there and get rebounds, but hopefully Porzingis will be out there soon. Brooks, back to the basket. Gee on him. Oh, that's got to be an offensive foul. Oh, Brooks just got in Steph's face. Bro, how is that not an offensive foul? Seriously. And Steve Kerr's pissed, as he should be. So Brooks kind of bodied into Gee. Gee was set and went flying. No call. Brooks hits the shot and then was running down the sideline and was like, yeah, Steph. Yeah, Steph. As Gee instantly responds, take that. Take that. Gee says, hey, anything you can do, I can do better. And at least I don't need a cheat to get my bucket. Gee's up to 8 now. Second leading scorer on this team, tied behind the tied two top scorers in Melton and Gary. As good three there from Jordan Goodwin. He's come in and had a really good impact here. Got that steal before, hits that three. So these are the role guys I'm talking about for Phoenix that are just making a consistent impact on this team. As Moody a corner three, misses again. But hey, I'm liking the aggressiveness. And we got an offensive rebound. Gee gives it to Pat for his fourth triple! Pat Spencer, 4 triples in this first half. He is automatic, and the Warriors 5 of 10 from deep in this quarter. I mean, tonight we've had 4 guys really step up, and with how this team is looking, we're going to need that on a nightly basis. And tonight we've had Melt, Gary, Pat, and who else am I forgetting? Oh, no, Gary, Melton, Pat, and Yee. And also a bit of Moody as well. Those 5 have really stepped up. But a good read from Gee there to set up that Pat Spencer 3. Gee could have taken a shot himself, but was off balance and recognized that Pat was just there right next to him and had that more set up shot there. Pat was already set up in the shot motion, ready to shoot it where Gee was kind of leaning. So, man, Gee, he's becoming a real, genuine rotational piece. Like a guy that you can actually rely on in this lineup on a consistent basis from all aspects. Good defender, can play make a little bit, like right there, made the right read and can score. So yeah. Just start having a look if there's any more Shams news. It looks like everything's kind of done. We'll wait and see who gets picked up. In the, what am I thinking of? What's it called? The free agency pool or the buyout market. So it's official. Cam Thomas is officially waived. Also more breaking news. So like I was saying, yeah, Cam Thomas officially waived by the Nets. Have just made their thank you post. So, hey, Golden State, take a fly on the young kid, man. Bring him in. But also breaking news, Matt Stafford, officially the NFL MVP. So how exciting is that? So as an Australian, I've gotten massively into the NFL over this past decade. And the Rams, so Matt Stafford just won the MVP, and our 49ers are coming down to my home city, Melbourne, at the MCG to play in the first ever Australian game. I cannot wait to go. I don't know if I'll vlog it, like, because obviously this is not really a 49ers channel. Like, obviously we are based around the Warriors, but yeah, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind making a video. I'll definitely do a short if I go, but I'll probably do a short because I probably just want to enjoy it and soak it in. But I can't wait, man. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, Matt Stafford, NFL MVP. Could have really gone either way. I thought Drake May was equally as deserving, but Matt Stafford was really good. Alright, here we go. We've got 3 minutes left. Just having a look. I love trade deadline time. Like, every second post is like a thank you post. Every just second post. Oh, thank you. Like, what's this one here? Thank you, Josh. Josh Mano. I love it. Just every second post, just a random role player thank you post, and then like a welcome post, like welcome Jose Alvarado to New York. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Alvarado, the Knicks. I think I remember hearing that he is from New York. He is a New York native, so hey, I reckon they'll open him up with open arms. All right, so we got 3 minutes here remaining, guys. An interesting but actually entertaining first half that both teams have provided. Warriors up by 4. I really wouldn't have expected that, but we're in the fight here tonight, and it's thanks to Gee, Pat, Melt, Gary, Moody, even a little here and there. But let me know how we're feeling in the chat about this game, about the trades. If you haven't already, I did upload a full breakdown of the Kuminga Porzingis Buddy trade. It's up on the channel. If you want to check it out, definitely make sure to do so. It's linked just at the top of the chat, or you can just find it on my channel. We're uploading 1 to 2 videos a week, breaking down all on and off court action and news for the Warriors, as Guy Santos is feeling himself tonight. Now shooting deep contested threes. But, you know, even, like, I like these shots, like, in a game like this where there's no Steph. You know, we're still figuring things out post-deadline. I like guys just being aggressive in games like this. Yes, you're not going to hit all those crazy aggressive shots, but you're at least showing intent, and I like that. I feel like we've had previous games where we've had no Steph and no one's really showed any aggressive intent. But there's a lot of positives to take away. Like I said, good aggressive intent. We've only had 2 turnovers to the Suns 7 in this first half. Like, there's a lot of positives to take away from a first half performance like this. As Al will pump fake, has 3, has to shoot, and hits it. I think another positive as well has been the floor spacing from the Warriors. Consistent 3-point shooting here in this first half. 13 of 32 from deep. Not bad, considering we're not having the greatest 3-point shooter of all time out there. As that's going to be a foul there. So 2:18 remaining. It's been a very quick first half. The stream's only been going for about less than an hour here. I think it's probably because of the limited foul calls. Like, we haven't seen I say that as we got a foul here, but like compared to that game versus Philly, a lot less foul calls. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Obviously, the streams haven't been as entertaining in recent times. Obviously, no Jimmy, no Steph. We haven't been winning and having as many close games as earlier. As that's a good shot there from Mark Williams and 1. So, spoke too soon about the fouls. We've just gotten 2 in the past 15 seconds. But yeah, obviously the games haven't been as entertaining in recent times. But you know, we're going to be here for the highs, the lows, the good games, the bad games, the injury-prone games, the whole lot. But hopefully we do have our first really good game like prime time entertaining game in a while. Hopefully Steph will be back versus the Lakers. I mean, I'd love to see Porzingis debut versus Bron and Luka in LA. Like, that could be a fun one. Be the first Steph and Bron matchup this season. Obviously, LeBron didn't play an opening night. But knowing our luck, Steph won't play in that Lakers game. As Al Horford, with the left hand, couldn't get it to go there. But once again, like, I like that intent. Aggressive. I want to see aggressive offense. I want to see guys really fighting and targeting buckets. Not just, oh, pass. Oh, I don't have a shot. Pass. Oh, I'm also don't have a good shot. Pass. And then just chuck up something at the end. I like that from Al. Had 2 on him, but still wanted to attack. Like right now again, here, Al Horford has 2 on him. Good read to Richard. Back to Al. Like, keep aggressive. Being aggressive, Al. And now creates a shot for Pat Spencer, who hits the 3. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is perfect offense. Be aggressive when Steph isn't out there. As that's a good response there from the Suns. I kind of be mad about that. But, like, you know, I'm not too worried about the defensive side of things at the moment until we get Porzingis out there. Get a bit more structure and size. But, like, good aggressive offense. As Quinton Post battles for the offensive rebound. And it'll end up being Warriors ball because of it. Keep being aggressive, boys. I'm happy. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, chat. I'm really, really liking it. So Pat Spencer already with a career high 3 points. A career high 3-point field goal makes, pardon me, with 5. As Pat Spencer makes the read once again. Guy Santos for 3. Hits it! Come on! This is what we need. Guy, 11.7 dimes. Pat with 15. Man, this is great Warriors basketball. Where has this been? We're up by 7 against an informed Phoenix team. Make that 4. I apologize. I jinxed it there. I'll take the blame for that. Good 3 from Jordan Goodwin. It's been really good off the bench here tonight. So, yeah, 12 threes combined for both teams here in this very entertaining second quarter of action. I think we're in store for a fun finish here. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Quinton now going to stretch the floor. Miss. Pat with the offensive rebound. What a half from Pat. Alright, so Warriors now final shot. Come on, Pat. For his 6th 3 of the half, shoot it. Go on, Pat. Or give it to Guy. Guy to shoot. Guy, unlucky bounce. Offensive rebound. 0.2 remaining. I think that will just be the half. It will be. I think Phoenix ball was 0.2. It will be. All right. So Phoenix ball with 0.2 remaining, but that'll be the half. Oh, I just smacked my hand. Man, I'm happy with that. I'm goddamn happy with that. What a first half. What a first half. Up by 4. I will be back. I'm just going to grab a drink, quickly go to the toilet, and then we'll come back, recap this first half, and recap all the trades we've seen over the past day or two with the deadline. So I'll be back in about a minute or two. Just a quick halftime, freshen up. So, yeah, make sure to have something down below in the chat for me if you want me to talk about it at halftime. All right. We are back. quick little halftime freshen up. Grabbed a quick little drink. Quick little break. Got a little bit of sunlight. I'm ready to go here in this second half. I'll reset the chat. Oh, we just hit 1.4k subs. How awesome is that? Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. 1,400 subs. I felt like we only just hit 1k, and now we are already zooming to 1,500. So yeah, appreciate that, guys. Now I got this ready before the beginning of the stream, so I should just be able to. Nope, not that one. Not that. Okay, I think it's there. And we'll move this up to the top. Yep. All right. So I got this ready. Just want to go through and have a look at all these trades. There's so much to talk about at halftime. So many trades. Now, I've already spoken about a lot of these. I don't really remember where we got up to. So we'll just start from the bottom. And we'll just make our way up. So the first big trade we had, Jaren Jackson Jr. going to the Utah Jazz. Now, we did get a report very recently saying that the Warriors actually had a shot at landing him. They were in talks with Memphis, but ended up prioritizing Giannis. So it sucks we could have had Jaren. That would have been a really good play for the Warriors. But yeah, I like this move for both teams. Utah finally start to become a little bit more competitive. They have a nice little team now building of the pick they get this year. Ace Bailey, Keontae George, Lauri Markkanen, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Expect Utah to probably make a play-in push this year. And then for Memphis, I also like this deal. You know, they get Walter Clayton Jr., good young piece. Taylor Hendricks, they can try and turn him around. But obviously the main thing here, 3 future first-round picks. Plus the, I can't remember, 4 or 5 they got for Desmond Bane. Plus whatever they get for Ja Morant in the offseason. That's a nice, you know, haul of picks to rebuild around. So I respect Memphis for understanding that they're not going to win with this team and blow it up while these assets are still valuable. So really good move for both teams. The first kind of major move we saw of the trade deadline. The next trade we saw, Jaden Ivey headed to Detroit. Mike Conley as well, but he obviously got moved a little bit later on. But yeah, I like this move for the Bulls. They get another young guard to develop. Feels like they have so many guards on their roster, but obviously they ends up getting rid of a few a bit later on. But yeah, I like this. Jaden Ivey was a 17-point per game scorer last year. Before that, pretty nasty injury. So, I mean, you might as well take a fly on a guy like Ivey. He can be a second or third scoring option. Just needs reps and time to adjust back on the court. But unfortunately, Detroit now already a contending team, so they don't really have time to redevelop Ivey. And then the Pistons, they get Kevin Huerter, you know, another good little bench shooter alongside Duncan Robinson. But yeah, I think Pistons fans were pretty upset with this. They wanted to see Ivey get his opportunity, but unfortunately, just wasn't the case. And then this is the graphic here. Nice little big 3 for the Jazz. And I actually think this is a not too bad of a big 3. I mean, yeah, Lauri might be a little bit overpaid. Same with Jaren, but I think this could be nice. I think this could be nice. You have Keontae, the point guard. Hopefully Ace will develop into a starting caliber player next year. Lauri, Jaren, and then you have Walker Kessler. And if you can keep Nurkic off the bench, plus whatever pick you get this year, that's not a bad team on paper. The next trade we saw, Anthony Simons and Vucevic. Vooch heads to the Bulls. Vooch heads from the Bulls to the Celtics. Celtics finally get a big man. I saw a lot of people say, how come the Warriors didn't go after Vucevic? I personally don't think Vucevic is that good of a player nowadays. He's actually one of the worst defensive centers in the entire NBA. I don't actually understand this trade too much for the Celtics. I thought if the Celtics would trade for a center, they'd get a bit more of a defensive-minded rim-protecting center. Not really like a stretching, scoring type center. And especially if they're giving up a young player like Anthony Simons. So, I don't know. I didn't like this trade for both teams, to be honest. The Bulls pick up another guard. Obviously, they made more moves down the line, but yeah, the Bulls pick up another guard that just isn't great. You know, can definitely score, but can't do much outside of that. And then for the Celtics, probably not the center I would have targeted. So I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a lose-lose, but it's not like a great trade for either team. There's the Kawhi thing. So that's Vooch in a Celtics jersey. I mean, look, he's definitely better than what they have, but I don't know. I just don't think he's that. He's just not that great. Like, I don't know, just not good enough a defender. And this is kind of like the big blockbuster trade of the deadline. So we saw James Harden out of nowhere get sent to the Cavs alongside Donovan Mitchell and the young but in and out of the lineup, Darius Garland, going to the Clippers. Now, I mean, this is a weird trade. Just such a weird trade. It's not often you see a like-for-like player in terms of positions get traded. Like, usually you see, like, a team go from, oh, we have a guard, but we want, like similar, like that Lakers-Mavs trade. Oh, we have a guard, but we want more height. We want a center. Or, you know, we have a wing. We want to get a guard. No, a literal point guard for point guard swap. I think, like, instantly this makes Cleveland better. But, like, Garland's, like, 10 years younger than Harden. So, it's definitely a big gamble. Like, you want to have at least a good, you'd want to hope Eastern Conference Finals run now with Harden. But obviously there's some good teams in the East. So, yeah. I think the idea for the Cavs is to try and get Harden, Mitchell, and LeBron on the same team next year. I think that's kind of the plan. We'll see how that works out. And then for the Clippers, I mean, it's just so weird. Like, it is just so weird. Out of nowhere, they literally are they were one of the most informed teams in the NBA. They finally got into the play-in mix. Things were looking good. Harden and Kawhi, borderline all-stars. Kawhi ended up being an all-star. Both bowling. Things are looking good. They might make a little bit of a late season run, and then they just go and blow it up. Out of nowhere. Like, out of all the times you could have chosen to blow it up, you blow it up right now. And, of course, the rich get richer. OKC own that Clippers pick, so they're going to fall out of the play-in now. I can almost guarantee that. They look terrible in their recent game versus the Cavs. And also, how funny is that? Cleveland and the Clippers played each other like a day after the trade. So Garland was in the Intuit Dome. He probably came across with the Cavs team, and then while all of his boys left to head back to Cleveland, he's just staying there. What a weird feeling that must be for Garland. So, yeah, wouldn't say it's a win-win for either team, but at the moment, I think this is one of those trades where you've got to see it play out. But, I mean, look, I respect the Clippers on finally starting to blow it up, but it's like, why now? Why would you do it now? But, yeah, it is what it is. And then, obviously, yeah, Harden, another team he's been on. Man, he moves around. So, cool little graphic there. I think Garland and Mitchell just was never going to work out. So, I guess it makes sense for the Cavs. But, yeah, I don't see Harden finishing his career on Cleveland. That's for sure. He'll definitely be on another team before he calls it quits. I think he will retire as a Rocket, but we'll see. Then this trade, interesting one here. I know definitely from here on out we haven't covered any of these trades on stream. So, AD heading to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, AD heading from the Dallas Mavericks to the Washington Wizards in return for a very interesting package. Now, first thoughts, I actually like this move for Washington. I'm going against the grain here. I like this move for Washington. I like the idea that Washington is finally saying, enough's enough. We are sick of being at the bottom every single year. We're not getting any better. We can't seem to master this rebuild. Let's just try and win some games. Let's give the fan base something to be excited about. And yeah, you're taking a bit of a gamble on AD. Like, he really has been so inconsistent health-wise over the past couple of years. And he definitely has left his prime. He's having one of the worst, if not worst, statistical seasons of his career. But nice little team over in Washington. They get Trae Young and AD next year. You know, they have that kind of lob pick-and-roll threat of Trae Young and AD. If they can get both those guys healthy, then you throw in fun guys like Alex Sarr, Trey Johnson, Keontae, oh my god, can't talk. Keyshawn George. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh my god, apologies. I was struggling to get that out there. But yeah, I don't mind that for Washington. They finally start to look towards actually winning some basketball games, and then, plus whatever pick they get in this year's draft. Like, if they can get a top 3 pick, they'll be a good team next year. Like, they might even be a playing team. And I like this move for Dallas as well. They get off AD's big money, get some cap flexibility, and they finally just fully start to build around Cooper Flagg, wipe their hands clean of all the damage Nico Harrison did. So I like that trade for both teams. I would say it's a good trade for both teams. Now, this deal technically affects the Warriors in some way because one of the first-round picks, because the Wizards gave up 2 first-round picks for AD. One of those picks was a Golden State Warriors pick. That 2030 Warriors pick that the Warriors packaged with Jordan Poole to get Chris Paul was moved on in this deal. So it's now in the hands of the Mavericks. So it's top 21 protected. So in 2030, if it goes into the top 21, the Warriors keep it. But if it falls to the bottom of the first round, the Mavs get it. So that has an effect on the Warriors somewhat. This one surprised me. Now, I wasn't surprised that Jared McCain got traded. But it's just to the team he got traded to. Jared to the OKC Thunder. I would have never expected that. Like, out of all other 29 teams Jared could have gone to, OKC would have been the last team I would have expected. Like, I thought the Warriors would have had a better chance at landing Jared than OKC. But yeah, OKC, they have so much picks to give up. I don't mind them taking a little bit of a swing on Jared. Like, people forget, this guy was literally going to be the Rookie of the Year last year before that injury. And if they can find a way to get that confidence, get that strength back in his knee, be a good player. What else we got? Oh yeah, Kobe White heading to Charlotte. I like that deal for Charlotte. They'll be a fun team. I think Charlotte could end up being an easy playing team. I think they just crept into 10th seed. I think they've won like 8+ games in a row now. And maybe the Hornets get to the first round. I could see that happening. They got a fun team. They got Kobe White, LaMelo, Con, Miles, Brandon Miller. Like, that's a fun little team. That's obviously Kobe White in a Hornets jersey. I think he suits it quite well. And then who's heading to Chicago? Colin Sexton. So that's a really, really good move for the Hornets. Not a great move, though, for the Bulls. Okay, this game's about to get underway in a minute. We'll kind of quickly go through the rest. Chris Paul to the Raptors got waived. I mean, man, disrespectful. Lonzo to the Jazz, he'll get waived. Jock Landale, Aussie legend, balled out in his first game for the Hawks, so that's a good pickup. Obviously, the Warriors trade. I mean, if you want to see my thoughts on that, there's a full video pinned at the top of the chat. Same thing with the Trace Jackson-Davis trade. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about those. I've already spoken about it so much. Look at this, though. Cool little graphic here. Porzingis and Steph. This is the potential lineup. I thought the game was back underway, but they're just showing highlights. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. My opinions are still a bit mixed. And then this trade as well. Once again, kind of a nothing burger, really. Ayo Dosunmu to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, man, the Chicago Bulls are just so stupid, bro. Like, their front office is that dumb. They have gotten literally 0 first-round picks for Levine, DeMar, Vucevic, Dosunmu, all these guys. Whoever's running the Bulls front office, fire him. Quiz on TikTok will be happy. Gabe Vincent finally off the Lakers. For Luke Kennard, great trade for the Lakers. And all the Lakers fans in the comments were like, Gabe Vincent off my team. I'm throwing something on the grill. Oh, God. And then obviously found out as well, Giannis isn't being traded. Disappointing. So it's just going to be the same old story. Once the offseason rolls around, we'll get all the Giannis rumors back. Obviously tonight the Suns, they get Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey to the Suns, who are obviously playing tonight. Both those guys obviously out due to the trade only just going through for Nick Richards. So that's an interesting one. Boucher heading to Utah. Bro, Utah is just picking up players just for the fun of it. Alvarado, the Knicks, I like that deal. Nothing trade. Eric Gordon, nothing trade. That was a big trade. The Pacers could go straight back to contending next year, which would be interesting. They get Big Zoo, 2 first-round picks. The Clippers fully hit the rebuild, and then the rest of these kind of nothings. Cam Thomas, we spoke about that before, he could come to the Warriors, and then this was the last kind of news we got. So that's kind of everything. Obviously, I would like to go through it in a little bit more detail if I had more time. But the game and the second half is back underway. So that's kind of just a little bit of a recap of everything that happened at the deadline. And just like that, half-time's over. That's a good way to get through half-time, as we are back underway here for hopefully a second half thriller. Like, it's been a close game in this first half, and hopefully it goes right down to the wire here tonight in Arizona. Last time we played here, it was 99-98. Warriors lost in a heartbreaking but very entertaining game. So, yeah, that's obviously a little bit of a trade deadline recap. I hope you all enjoyed that. But yeah, we'll turn our attention back to this game here, as Allen misses the open three and Pat Spencer brings in the rebound. Alright, so we are well over 1,400 subs now, so thank you for that if you haven't already. Make sure to drop a like and sub for more Warriors content and streams. As Gui Santos, Pat for his 6th 3 of the game. Whew! Misses, but man, Pat showing no fear tonight. We know this guy's got confidence in his ability. As good steal there from D'Anthony Melton. Interception type steal there. Caught the ball midair. And now Melt wants to find Pat again. Everyone looking to find Pat here. Melton gets trapped on the double. Draymond's now open. Draymond to 3. Off back iron. Nearly an offensive rebound there for Gui Santos as he falls to the ground. I love the hustle on offense and defense for Gui. Gillespie. Brooks. Oh, mismatch here. Williams back to the basket on Moody. Skyhook misses. Good defense from Moody. The smaller Moses holding his own, and Draymond to the rim gets fouled. I'm telling you, this is definitely one of the better performances the Warriors have had since the Jimmy Butler injury. We'll take that. Dre, some free throws. Getting to the rim, drawing contact. We'll see how he goes with shooting these free throws. Obviously, a very shaky career free throw shooter. But, hey man, I'm happy Dre's still on the team. I love this guy, of course. There's times where we all get a bit frustrated with Draymond, but he's a key part to this team, man. And good to see him stick around. And hopefully, we can find a way to keep him. I'd love to see him, Clay, and Steph ride it out to the end if we can get Clay back. Hey, 2-2 for Dre, man. Things looking good tonight for the Warriors. But the big question, can we close it out? Because it does feel too good to be true here. Gillespie. High screen. Off to Allen. Spinning. Back to Gillespie. One more Royce O'Neal. 4, 3. Gillespie. 2. Gillespie 1. Kicks it out. Brooks to beat the buzzer. Misses. Rebound Pat Spencer. He could have a triple-double by the end of the night here if he keeps going. Pat Spencer. Another 3. Boom! Pat Spencer, how do you do? 6 triples for the man in 61. Get this man on a standard contract. No more of this two-way nonsense. Dylan Brooks misses. Oh, late foul call there. Pat Spencer having himself a night. The only guy that I've been semi-disappointed in tonight is, I'd probably have to say, Moses Moody. I would have expected a little bit more from Moses in this game. Similar to what some of these other guys are providing tonight. Like Gui, 11 points, 7 dimes, a block, a steal. As misses the first free throw there. Ball won't lie. Ball ain't lie. Pat Spencer, top scorer, 18 points. 6 triples. Melton, 10 points, 3 steals. Gui Santos, 10 points, a steal. Al, 5 points, 3 dimes, 2 boards. But Moses, only the 6 points. Only taking 5 shots. As Brooks goes 1 or 2. Like, I want to see Moses, when he gets back out there, just be a little bit more aggressive here in this second half. As misses there. Oh, no, Moody's out there. Moody is out there. He's just been that quiet on the court tonight. I just haven't noticed him much. As Gui Santos, man, I love this guy. Hustling on a ball that was clearly going to go out of bounds, just for the sake of it. Man. So, I will be getting a new jersey when I fly from Melbourne to San Fran to go watch some my first home Warriors games. And I need to cop a new jersey. And I don't want to just go generic and get a Steph one. I've already got so many Steph jerseys. I want to cop one of like one of our role guys. And with how Gee's playing, it might have to be him, bro. I'm thinking Gee, a Pat one would go hard. Like that would be an elite throwback 10 years down the line. I love Melton. Like, I don't know who we're going to cop. I'd love to get a player that actually would sign the jersey if I get to the tunnel. Allen, who's averaging 17 points this year, man. He's been really, really good this year. Brooks with 2. Brooks fading out of bounds over 2 Warriors. Somehow nearly got it to go, but good double teaming there from the Warriors. And the Suns yet to make a field goal this quarter as Pat will get fouled late there. Pat Spencer just playing good.
So this is the art of officiating for Mark Davis. If that goes in, it's not a foul. It didn't go in, so you have the incidental versus illegal contact.
All right.
The contact changed the play.
So Pat Spencer here could have his 19th and 20th point of the game. Hits the... Bro, what is going on tonight with Pat Spencer? He heard that he might be getting a full-time standard contract and said, yep, I'm about to go crazy. Like, this would already have to be a season high for Pat. Hits both, so that's 20 points. Pat definitely hasn't scored 20 so far this season. He's had a couple of games in the high teens, but I actually think this is a season and career high for Pat Spencer already. I'm almost certain. Like, I can't remember Pat Spencer ever scoring 20. Like, he's had a lot of games in the 15 to 18 point range, but I could be mistaken, but I reckon it's definitely a season and career high here from Pat Spencer. And we've still got a literal nearly 2 full quarters to go as Melton misses the corner 3. Thought that could have been another late foul call, but didn't fall our way that time. Transition 3 for Allen misses. Williams with the near offensive rebound, but the Warriors force it out of bounds. Warriors ball here. If you have been enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Warriors content. I'm just having a look. It is a career high. Okay, it is a career high for Pat. If he just took Pat Spencer, okay, no. He brought in Brandon Pajemski. I was going to say, if Steve just subs out Pat, as that's a good 3 there from Allen. I was going to say, if Steve just subbed out Pat Spencer, I was going to be livid. But yeah, Grayson Allen, I think he'd have to have at least 15 in this game so far. Him and Pat Spencer have been the top 2 scorers for their respective teams. As speaking of Pat, misses there. It'll be Phoenix ball out of bounds. Couldn't get back in front of the rim. Got stuck underneath there. As Allen will give it to Brooks. Brooks corner 3 for O'Neal. And that's going to be timeout for Steve Kerr. Suns on a little run here. Back to a 4-point game. Welcome. Hello. Hi. How you been feeling about this game? I think it's been a really good performance so far. All things considered, definitely nothing to complain about. Oh, the Hornets blew out the Rockets, bro. They actually might. We were talking about it before. We're talking about it before with that Kobe White trade. They actually might be really good. They actually might be really good next year. And they could make a little bit of a late playoff play-in run here. They're up to the 10th seed now. That's crazy. Oh no, Jonathan Kuminga. Already posting for his new team, the Hawks. He's just happy to be out of there. I wonder if Kuminga will do a thank you post. Like, I don't know. He doesn't give like a thank you post type of guy vibes, but he might. Maybe he will. Buddy definitely will, I reckon. Buddy will definitely do a thank you post. But that'll probably mostly involve Jimmy, but I'm very curious to see if JK will do one. He should. Like, he won a chip with us. I think that warrants a thank you post, but we'll see. I mean, I guess I technically made like a thank you post for Buddy. I wonder if he'll view the post or the story, because Buddy has viewed a couple of my stories and posts before. Yeah, I remember I was posting, I can't remember what it was, but I posted a story about Buddy Hield and he liked it. I probably should have taken a screenshot of it, but yeah. If Buddy could like that post, that'd be elite. I don't think I've had a Warriors player interact with a post yet. It is tough because my smallest platform is Instagram. I, for some reason, could just not grow on there at all. Like, I post the exact same shorts that I do on Instagram. I post the exact same shorts that I do on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts on Instagram. They just seem to do terrible on Instagram. Like, I'll get a few thousand views on TikTok, you know, a few thousand views on YouTube, but it'll only get like 200 on Instagram Reels. I don't know why. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, I'm just gonna grab the charger actually. Don't want the iPad going flat here. Miss out on the ending of the game because the bloody iPad goes flat. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram and you do use Instagram consistently, make sure to follow me. It's just all lowercase, no spaces, just Bay Area Breakdown YT. Just Bay Area Breakdown YT. You can follow me over there if you do use Instagram. Same thing with TikTok. My name on there is also just Bay Area Breakdown YT. Because, like, I don't really care too much about Instagram and TikTok. Like, my priority is definitely always been YouTube when it comes to content creation. But, like, I might as well just try and grow on those platforms as well. You know, if I can find a way to get those going, great. If not, it's not really the end of the world. Yeah, I do see that, Daniel. Like, there's a couple of people who consistently get around the Insta and TikTok stuff, but yeah, not enough to the point where I've really grown. Like, I reckon I've maybe gained like 5 followers in the past month on Instagram, where I've gained like 100 on TikTok and gained like nearly 1,000 on YouTube. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Stay patient. Wait for one video to do well. As Brooks gets denied by Al Horford there. But unfortunately, it's going to be Suns ball. I don't know why. What have they called here? So Al blocked it and grabbed it. No way that's like a... What's the... Oh, his foot might have been... Okay, no, his foot was on the line. No, okay. That's alright. That's alright. I was going to say, no way they called like a carry or like... I don't know, like a travel or something. But no, his foot was on the line when he was grabbing the rebound. So that's alright. Alright, so up by 4 here. Phoenix ball. Williams, he might even shoot a 3. No, hands it off to O'Neal. Into Dylan Brooks. Royce O'Neal, a player I'd love to see the Warriors target. He is old, but a really serviceable role player. Experienced one too. Been on some good competitive teams. Horford. Pat might shoot a 3 here again. Nope. Tries to bounce past it off that screen, but turns it over. And that'll be an easy dunk for Mark Williams. So, 2-point game. This is what I was saying. Can the Warriors hold on to it for a full game, or will they run out of offensive steam late in this game? And it's looking like that might be the case. We're going to need someone to go on a little run here. Moody, corner 3, please. Oh, Moses. Man, he's been terrible tonight. So many open looks for Moses. Just can't seem to hit anything. Pat, he'll hit something. Shoot it again, Moses. Deep 3. Misses again, Moses. Come on. Grayson Allen misses. I thought the Suns might have got a foul call there. A couple of those have been called tonight. Some of those late whistles. But yeah, man, this third quarter, low scoring. Both teams just not able to find their shot. The Suns are like 1 of 7. The Warriors are like 3 of 11 from the field. So both teams just... very slow first half to this third quarter here. Like, it's 66-64. Suns have definitely been better in this quarter, but, like, it's been very low scoring. But Moses, going to need more. I just feel like we're going to need more from Moses. What's he got in this? Yeah, only the 6 points. Like, I feel like Moses should be at least giving us, like, 10 a night. Like, come on. Alright, so it's going to be a foul for Al. Obviously, we'll wait to see him and his former NBA champion teammate, Kristaps Porzingis. We'll see those two sharing the court once again. So we basically just have, like, the Celtics center championship rotation on our team. just like 4 years older now. Would have been good to have both those guys like 2-3 years ago when they were still top performers, but now obviously both have unfortunately declined a little bit. But you know, Al's still definitely a serviceable guy for the money we have him on. You can't complain too much. But yeah, he's been good tonight. The only kind of disappointments tonight, Pods and Moody. Moody's missed a lot of open shots. Pajemski hasn't scored. I thought they would have traded Pods, to be honest. I thought if they were going to trade Buddy, they were also going to trade Pods, but no. They've kept him. And yeah, just hasn't looked any danger at doing anything tonight. Hasn't really playmaked much. Hasn't had any charges or steals. Hasn't really scored. Just kind of been out there. Alright, so we got Pods, GP2, Richard, Gee, and Horford, the 5 out there at the moment for the Warriors. I don't mind that lineup. Not bad. Richard, a 3, is going to have to shoot. No, gives it off to Al with 1. And Al in and out there. I mean, can't blame Al. Was kind of forced into a shot. So we haven't scored here in a while from the field. It's been 4 minutes since we've made a field goal. Obviously, we've had some free throws, but like I said, this third quarter, it's been a slugfest on offense. Both teams, after a hectic first half, have slowed right down here. No real rhythm for either squad. As Gee, come on, Al. GP2's hit a couple of triples tonight. Misses, but Richard with the offensive rebound. Now off to Pajemski. Pump fakes, drives in, kicks it off. GP2 floater. And there we go. We break the scoring drought from the field. There we go. So GP2, very good performance. I mean, with Buddy and Kuminga out of the rotation now, so that's a good 3 there. The Suns, of course, instantly respond. Grayson Allen, he's only up to 20 points already. But yeah, GP2 will definitely get some more minutes. And if he plays like this, he'll definitely have them well-deserved. Gee driving, beats Brooks off the jump. Has Brooks jumping too early, so Gee gets the easy layup. So 13 points, 7 dimes for Gee. Him and Pat tonight. And that's going to be a foul there on Pods. 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. What are my thoughts on... Giannis staying in the Bucks? Well, you can see my full thoughts on that video linked at the top of the chat. I spoke about the Porzingis trade and kind of Giannis staying, but as like a brief summary, not good, obviously. Like, it really did feel like we were getting Giannis. The rumors were an all-time high. Shams was continually saying, all right, it's probably going to happen now, and then just, yeah, for it to not happen. Oh my God, Dylan Brooks from deep. What a shot. Yeah, it just sucks as well, because like we were just so focused on Giannis that we missed out on a Jaren Jackson Jr. We ended up with only Porzingis. Like, that's our only move trade-wise. So, disappointing. I mean, once again, there's still a chance we have another shot in the off-season, but it feels like it's the same old story. Oh my God, the Warriors are getting Giannis. Warriors are getting Giannis. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. And then it's like, no, it's not. Giannis is staying. So, yeah, I don't know. I just want Giannis to just make his mind up. Sign an extension and stay with the Bucks. Or just request a trade. Like, it's getting so tiring. Dylan Brooks has just actually put the Suns up with a deep 3 and a contested layup there. So the Warriors now on the back foot with Pajemski ball in hand. Has been terrible tonight. Can the Air Pod turn his night around? Might have to just give it to Gee Santos here. Let him cook. Gee has Al. Has GP2 open if he wants it top of the key. Nope. Al just gets the ball stripped away. Oh my God, man, I can't wait for us to get revenge on the Warriors and the Suns. Suns now up by 3. What do you mean? You can't... Who? Who's us? Who's us? I don't know who us is. Alright, so 71-74. Phoenix now with a nice little lead. Gee to Richard. Smokes the layup, gets the offensive board. Goes to put it back up and is fouled in the process. So 2 free throws here for Will Richard. And it's going to be a timeout here for the Warriors. Titus, welcome back. How are we feeling about the Porzingis trade? The video, if you want to see my breakdown, is linked at the top of the chat. You want to check that out if you haven't already. Spurs. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a big game. Warriors-Spurs. I think that's the Warriors' last game before the All-Star break. So, yeah, that could be Porzingis' debut, maybe. But, yeah, the Spurs, you're rolling at the moment. You'll definitely take it. One of the only teams to not really do anything at the deadline, but why would you? Why would you? I mean, you've got Wemby, you've got young guards, Castle, Harper, you've got De'Aaron Fox. You've got some wings in Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson. You got Luke Cornett as a backup center. You've got a perfect team for the timeline of this Spurs squad right now. Maybe down the line you do make a move. I think what ends up happening is Dylan Harper and Castle become too good to the point where Fox is getting in the way of their development. And I see Fox plus something else, maybe some picks getting swapped for a better wing. Because then you have Castle, Harper, a wing you trade for, I don't know, Wemby and Cornett or something like that, which is lethal. Will Curry play next game? We don't know. We don't know the timeline for Steph at the moment. They're taking it day by day, game by game. It's just knee soreness, so, they could rush him back out there, but why would you? With where the team is at the moment, why would you? And it's not worth the risk either, because if Curry goes down with just any injury for the rest of the season, you might as well just book the tickets to Cancun and get ready to sink some pina coladas on the beach, because we'd be cooked. So I'd rather Steph miss a week and be fully healthy, play a game or two before the All-Star break, get time off, come back, be ready to go, than rush him back, have him get injured, miss out on the All-Star game, be kind of in and out post-All-Star break. So, look, I think he's a chance to play against the Lakers. I'd probably see it being the home game versus Memphis, in my opinion, from what I've read into. But if he wakes up tomorrow, feels better, then maybe he plays. It would be good to see Steph v. LeBron. It'd be a good stream. I will be streaming that game if Steph plays or not. But yeah, with Porzingis, it's the same thing again. It's literally day by day, game by game. He could come back if we really wanted to rush him versus the Lakers, but I don't see that happening. I think more than likely it'll be one of the home games versus Memphis or the Spurs leading into the All-Star break. So, yeah. So I don't take anything. Just take whatever we do at face value before the All-Star break and really start to make assessments on the team post-All-Star break, because we need to wait to fill out the roster, see who we bring in. We bring in a Cam Thomas, things look a little bit different. Get Porzingis hopefully fully back post-All-Star break. Have Steph feeling good post-All-Star break. Maybe we do something in the second half of the year. But I'm not too conscious on what's happening with the team, like I said, until the All-Star break is done. Because we've got Steph in and out. Porzingis, will take a couple of weeks to get integrated in. We'll see what else happens with the other guys. So Will Richard did hit the first free throw. But, we definitely need to be winning games, that's for sure. Is it the morning where you live? No, it's 3:45 p.m. in the afternoon. A lot of Warriors games for me, kind of mid to late afternoon. So it's actually a really good time to watch basketball. It's not too late where I'm staying up all hours of the night to stream and stuff like that. It's actually a really good time to watch basketball. As a good three there. So Phoenix now with a nice little lead. So Phoenix have had a really strong quarter. They're now up by 4. The Warriors were up by... No, the Warriors down by 4 heading into... No, I think the Warriors were up by... No, hang on. Hang on. Were we up or down by 4 heading into... I think we were up by 4 heading into the second half. As Melton will be fouled, we'll head to the line for some more free throws. If we can't score from the field, get to the line, draw contact, get some freebies. But yeah, I know some Australians complain about the time that we have to watch games here in Australia. And it does suck on days where I'm working and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't mind it. It could be worse. European NBA fans got to watch games as Melton missed the first free throw. European NBA fans have to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning to watch games, and that would just be... Oh, that'd be awful. Imagine having to get up at 3 a.m. every second day to stream. I don't know if I could do it. I'd watch the games, but I don't know if I'd be able to stream. All right, Melton hits 1 at least. But yeah, obviously I'm excited to head over to San Francisco in April, watch a couple home games. I mean, I just hope that Steph plays. You know, I don't really expect us to win or lose. Like, we're going up against some tough opposition in the I'm actually excited to see the Cavs now. I'll get to see James Harden again. I didn't even think about that until just now. So the 3 Warriors games I'm going to, Warriors v Spurs, so hopefully Wemby plays, obviously Steph. And then Warriors Cavs. So now I'm excited for that because James Harden, one of my all-time favorite players. Just cool to see a guy like that play in person once again. I obviously went to a Clippers game last year and Harden put on a show. So that'll be fun. Hopefully Harden and Mitchell both play. I'm actually excited for that now. That was the game I was least excited. Like, I was still excited for it, but like out of the 3, least excited for. And then seeing Warriors Rockets, obviously KD, my second favorite player of all time. I love him from a Warriors perspective. I'll probably wear his Warriors jersey to the game. So yeah, I'm excited. Gillespie hits the 3 and Warriors are now down by 6. So yeah, there'll be some dope content on the channel in April. And then obviously I'm going to 2 Giants games as well. Go to that beautiful stadium. I might even visit the Oracle Arena, or the former Oracle Arena, for some content as well. Golden Gate Bridge. There's going to be a lot of fun content on the channel. It'll be good. I cannot wait, as that's a very bad turnover from Pat Spencer. He's been great tonight. That was his only bad moment, because now it'll result in a good one 3. Luckily he misses. Moses comes in with the rebound. We need more from Moses. Moses, I want to see you hit a 3. I want to see you hit a 3. Right here. I want a Moses 3. Kick it out, Melton. Kick it out. Moses is open. Nope. It's going to be a foul. So the Warriors are in the bonus here. So it will result in 2 free throws for D'Anthony Melton. Another trip to the line for Melt, who's been good. Goodwin just got his hands in the cookie jar, and unfortunately it was just a personal foul, but a couple of fouls this quarter for Phoenix. So we are in the bonus here. A 21.6 remaining. We've got to hit both these. Get it back to a 4-point game. Get a stop on the final possession. And head into this last quarter. Only down by 4. Alright, hits the first. Not bad. Hits the first. There's something to be excited about. Alright. So Pat Spencer goes for a rest. Guy Santos coming in for defensive purposes. We've got both the Curry bros sitting next to each other on the bench. Seth there as well. Wait and see when he gets back out there. Man, that'll be good. So once we get Steph and Seth playing their first game together, get Tingus Pingus back. I just wish we had Jimmy. I would literally give up my neck. Like, if you actually could, hypothetically, give up an ACL. I know I don't have the best knees. I've actually got pretty bad knees, actually. I would literally take an ACL injury off Jimmy Butler and give it to myself if it meant Jimmy could be out there playing. Like, that's how much I wish we had Jimmy. I would literally give myself a torn ACL just for Jimmy to get his ACL injury recovered right now. As Gillespie, hits the fadeaway with 1 second left. Draymond from half court. Almost hits it. So the Suns are up by 6 heading into the last quarter. Phoenix with a nice little lead. It wasn't a good quarter from either team, but Phoenix were definitely better. We'll have a look at the stats. I mean, Moses, 6 points to a 7. I was talking about him pre-game. I wanted a big Moses performance, but just hasn't been the case. I find it so funny now. Like, anytime any player gets traded, they get a thank you post. Like, no offense to Cole Anthony, but why is he getting a thank you post from the Bucks? He averaged like 3 points. Man, but I will say though, sports comment sections, like sports fans on like sports related comment sections these days are so funny. Like, people these days, thank you DeLon Wright post. Top comment, Josh Jacobs enthusiast. He was supposed to have a statue. He was supposed to have a statue. Why are we thanking bro for? Can you post a thank you dot graphic next? Oh, God. Oh, people are so funny. Oh, my God. Amir Coffee. Like, why is Amir Coffee getting a thank you post? Oh, my God. Like, Hunter Tyson. Bro, everyone's just getting, like, all the thank you posts are just rolling through. Like, every second post. So Anthony Simons in his Bulls debut. 22 points, 6 threes. Hey. Man, you know what hurts? I've just seen this post. Oh my God. Only 4 Warriors remain from the 2022 championship team. That being Steph, Dre, Moses, and Gary. Bro, this post hurts my heart. The 4 players remaining from the championship squad. And this hurts as well, bro. I'm going to make a video on this soon, talking about like how we failed our young core. I will definitely make a video on that. Alright, but my thoughts on how we win this game. Keep the Suns off the glass. They've had definitely a lot less offensive rebounds compared to the beginning of the game. I think they actually got all 6 of their offensive rebounds in that first quarter and literally have had like 1 since. So keep the Suns off the glass, limit the turnovers. We're going to need a couple of guys leading the charge on offense, and I want to see a big quarter from Moses Moody. I'm calling out Moses, not because of any reason specifically, but I'm calling out Moses. I want to see a big 4th quarter from you. He's out there right now. I want to see at least 6 points from Moses in this quarter as the Suns get off to a good start. I want to see at least 2 threes from Moses this quarter, and I also want to see something from Pods. He has been awful tonight. So I want to see a bit from Pods and a bit from Moody. They're both out there at the moment. This is our opportunity to do something here. We're down by 8. Time is ticking. Here we go, Moses. He gets doubled and he literally loses the ball. Nope, saves the ball. Spencer, a step back 3. Misses. He had to hoist that one up there. Had no time left. Really was kind of forced into that one. Was Pat Spencer there off the pretty poor handling of the ball from Moses Moody. Gillespie. Sharp shooter. Suns up by 11, man. Come on. All this effort. Can't let it go to waste. Geese Santos. Come on, Moses. Moses just turns the ball over. What are you doing? Moses. Come on. I expect better from Moses. You know, this is harsh love here. I love Moses, but oh my God, that is dangerous there. God, that could have ended badly. That was a very reckless lob. But it's harsh love. Like, I love Moses, but I expect more out of him. Like, turned it over once, only turned it over twice. 2 of 7, just missing open threes. Like, seriously. Alright, well, Moses got the assignment on Colin Gillespie here, and it's a big one because Colin Gillespie, nope, he gets to switch on to Pat Spencer. Gillespie's been great tonight, and one thing about Colin Gillespie, he's so good, like, on the move. Like, when he's actually moving, I feel like he's a better 3-point shot on the move rather than just, like, your traditional catch and shoot. Like, right here, Colin Gillespie, oh my God, I literally just spoke it into existence. Gillespie from deep. This guy is crazy. Off the catch on the move. I literally was just explaining it, and he just showed us what that actually looks like. He caught the ball on the move, on like the logo range, and just drained that thing. Oh God, we're really gonna lose this, guys? we're really going to be the better team all night long, but just drop our effort and intensity right at the end and lose it? Really? That's what we about to do? Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, Steph, we need speed. Steph, we need this. Nah, we just need to get to the All-Star break. I've been saying it for the past 2 weeks. We need to somehow find a way to stay above 500 and just get to the All-Star break. God, that week off, man. Whew. Ah, it's going to be needed. It's going to be needed. I also kind of just need it from a content standpoint. I have been on the grind recently. Content left, right, and center. Something every day, whether it's a video, a stream, a short, or a combination of multiple things. But man, that All-Star break is going to slap. Everyone needs it. The coaches, the players, me. Even me, I need the All-Star break too, man. I don't know if I will stream the All-Star game because it's weird. It's like a it's like a round-robin tournament type of thing. So I don't know. If it goes for like a bunch of hours, I don't know if I want to stream it or not. Because it's weird. Like, technically, I support Team World because I'm an international fan, even though there's no Aussies on the team. But, like, technically, I'd be supporting Team World, I guess. But then, because we have Steph, I'd technically be also supporting the USA team. So, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. We could just stream it for the fun of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm doing that day. Yeah, well, we'll just see. Because I don't even know what I'd title the stream. Like, would I title it something Steph Curry related? Or, I don't know. Maybe we don't stream it. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me know in the chat if you guys do want to see it. I don't know. It'd be weird to how to, like, figure out how to do, like, all the scoreboard stuff, though. Like, how... Like, what graphics would I have? Because I wouldn't have, like, game info. Because you can't have team records. You don't really have a projected starting 5. It'll kind of just be whatever happens, happens. And then, I don't know, like, the rolling graphics. I don't know. Yeah, it probably doesn't make sense to stream it, really. I might just do, like, a video kind of recapping. Like, if Steph goes crazy, I'll do, like, oh, how Steph Curry put the All-Star game on notice or something. I don't know. We'll kind of just see what happens next week. We're gonna get to the All-Star break first. Who knows? Steph might not play, so we gotta see first. I mean, I want Steph to play. Like, I love watching Steph in the All-Star game. He puts on a show, but I prefer him to sit out. But it's Steph. He loves to put on a show, so he probably won't. All right. So here we go. Off the timeout. Down by 14. It is really now or never for this game. If we don't get this game back to within single digits very soon, it's going to be another fourth quarter blowout, which sucks because they're on a 13-2 run here. Like, oh, we just need. I've said it. Moses. We need more from Moses. The team is so much better when Moses is playing well, and he's been terrible tonight. Same with Pajemski. He's been even worse, and that's another turnover for the Warriors. We've run out of gas. We've run out of gas here. Oh my God. We have fully run out of gas. Gillespie, beautiful bounce pass. Mismatch here. Gillespie again. Gets it back. Swing pass to Ryan Dunn, the rookie. Misses. Will Richard with the rebound. Quick pass off to Melton. Melton to Gee, who's had another career night. Speaking of career night, Spencer, one more to Richard. There we go. Can that inject a little bit of life into this depleted Warriors team at the moment? Feels like we're very low on energy on the offensive end. Defensively, we haven't been too bad. Like, the Suns haven't killed us, but, like, just, yeah, offensively, we've just run out of gas. All right. Melton. Can we just generate a couple of buckets in a row? Melton, Dre, Pat. Pat with 10. Just no one can get open here. Dre's going to have to shoot a heavily contested corner 3. And he actually hits it. And he hits his little boom. Draymond Green, big time shot there. From the corner. Why not let it fly? And we get a stop. Here we go. Can we generate a run right here? right now, right here. Guy Santos. And we'll be fouled. Okay, we can get it back to single dig. This is good. This is really, really good. We're making a run at the right time. So 2 free throws here for Guy, who has been our second best player tonight, only slightly behind Pat Spencer, who has been a human highlight reel. Alright. So Guy, first free throw is good. It's all Pod's fault. Yeah, I mean, he's been garbage tonight, but the confidence isn't there for Pods. I think he was probably involved in a few trade packages, and it seems like his confidence has been shot because of it. He just doesn't look happy at all tonight. Like, usually with Pods, even if he's not playing well, he still brings energy, brings hustle, but he hasn't done that tonight. Alright, so Guy, 2 for 2. 84-92, and yeah, Guy Santos, done well. Done really, really well tonight. He has continued game by game to develop offensively. Like, he was really raw when he first came in with that long man bun, but he's become a really, really good rotational piece. For where we took him, Pat Spencer, interception, steal. Warriors with the pick 6. Potentially, if we can get a bucket here. Guy Santos. Off to Richard, trying to look for a cutter here as well. Richard has no one. Has someone open in the corner. It's D'Anthony Melton. He misses. And the Suns and Grayson Allen come up with a defensive rebound. It's now 4-on-1 here. Warriors getting back here. They want to stop the bleeding. Brooks wants to call for an ISO here. Dylan Brooks, full ISO mode here. Step back 3. Drops D'Anthony Melton to the ground. And Brooks hits the 3. Damn, I can't lie. He is cold. He is cold, bro. He just dropped Melton on his feet. Ooh, damn. Man, but Brooks is cold. Guy another 3. Oh my god. How is that not a foul? Looking in the replay, maybe it was an offensive foul. I don't know. Bucket counts, so there's no point of dwelling on it. But what I can dwell on, a missed free throw from Guy. We can't have any of those. It's got to be perfect execution in this final 7:04 here. Alright, Brooks the second one. I actually did watch Dylan Brooks on that Neon stream. I don't usually watch Neon, but I saw he had Dylan Brooks, so I was like, you know what? I want to see what Dylan Brooks is like off the court. And he seems like a pretty chill guy. Alright, so Uncle Al comes in. Dre going to go for a rest. I never understand why players put on jackets and like extra layers of clothing when they go to the bench. Like, I never understand that. So Guy goes 1 of 3. Suns do get the defensive rebound, but I always say that to people. I never understand. Like, is it to keep warm? But like, I'm on this. Like, I hate being like warm coming to the bench. Like, I like to cool down, but I guess that's probably not a good thing for these older players. They probably want to stay warm. Brooks to Allen. Back to Allen, and he turns it over. So down by 10, Warriors force another turnover here in this fourth quarter. And can they get things going? Santos has a smaller Goodwin on him, but Guy turns it over. We can't afford that now. Jordan Goodwin, deep 3 from Grayson Allen, air balls. Guy saves it, but throws it right back to Phoenix. So technically another turnover. Oh my god. Brooks scooping, spinning, off back iron, misses. Melton with the rebound. Melton behind the back. Gets past Brooks. Has Brooks on his shoulder. And that's going to be a foul off the ball. Should still be Warriors possession. It's going to be the 3rd foul on Phoenix. So hopefully we can try and get the bonus here. That'd be ideal. So 3 fouls to 1 here. So the Warriors should keep the Suns at the bonus, but maybe we can get into the bonus ourselves. Alright, so we get to reset the play here. Side out of bounds. Still 17 on the shot clock. Melton. Hold on to the ball. Just don't turn it over. High screen for Melton. Guy just can't get him space. Jordan Goodwin, great on-ball pressure. Ends up falling to GP2. He misses, but gets his own offensive rebound. Will Richard a 3. Oh my god. Gotta hit those. Good when a corner 3. Misses. We're right there. We literally just need to go on the slightest run. Melton misses. Come on. Holy shite. We're hustling. We just can't convert. GP 2 or 3. Yes! Come on. Gary, top of the key 3. Puts it to 7. What a performance it's been from Gary tonight. He's looked really, really good. What's he up to now? He's up to 15. He's up to 15 points. That's definitely his best performance of the season. Like, he hasn't scored more than 10 points since the beginning of January. Yeah, this is already his most points. Oh no, he had a 19-point game. Yeah, versus the Pals. I remember that one. We didn't stream that game. I was sick that day. I ended up watching that game on the couch while barfing all game long. But yeah, that was a good performance from GP2. But this is more of an important game, so I would definitely say this has been the best performance so far this season from Gary. There's been a couple of guys who've probably had some of their best performance of the season. Probably not Guy's best, but it's right up there. He's had some really good games in recent times. Let's actually have a look at Guy's recent box scores. I'm very curious. Like, he's scored over 10, like, most games in a row now. Let's have a look. I will just say the 2 that I've been disappointed in tonight. Moses Moody, 6 points, 2 or 7 in 26 minutes. Like, that's just terrible. And then Pajemski in 12 minutes, 0 or 3. Has the literal by far worst box plus minus with -21. The second worst is Pat Spencer with -12, but he's been pretty good. So yeah, Pajemski has been by far the worst player on the court all night long. So I just know all the comments will absolutely annihilate Pajemski, regardless of the result. Wow, what an interesting game for the Lakers. I think Luka's injured. Because what a weird game. So Austin Reeves has played 20 minutes for 30 points. Luka's only played 16 minutes for 10 points. LeBron, 30 minutes for 9 points. What a weird game for the Lakers, but they're still winning. Is Luka injured? I don't see anything. And the only reason why I'm interested in knowing that is because we play the Lakers on the weekend. So I want to know. I just want to know what's happening.
Prime players with the Warriors down 7. You could not have gotten any more out of Guy Santos and Pat Spencer. Guy Santos, 5th straight game in double figures. 16.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I can't say anything.
Spencer, a new career high 20. And together our Amazon
I can't see anything about Luka. I don't know. He might not play. He might not play against the Warriors if he is injured. He's a dud, Pajemski. Yes. Oh, Luka's injured. What did he do? Because I was going to say that actually could have a massive impact on this Warriors game. If Luka's out versus the Warriors, that could have a big play on how that one shapes out. Well, I will say that one thing I'm so sick of. I'm sick of every Warriors game coming down to injuries. And not just from a Warriors perspective, but also for teams we're playing. Like, it always seems like our stars are injured, or the opposition stars are injured, or both. Like, every game. I'm so sick of it. I just want to see some, like, good, healthy matchups for the Warriors. But every game now just seems to be determined by which team's stars are playing or not playing. Alright, so we got 4:50 left. We're in crunch time here. Can the Warriors pull away with a win in Arizona? Horford. No. Gary with the offensive rebound, but misses the tip in. Okay, so Moses is back out there. If Moses doesn't hit 2 threes to end this game, I'm going to be pissed. Also, welcome in, Simo. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate it. Have you seen the new video, Simo? I broke down the Porzingis trade. We'll get a timeout here. Yeah. So posted a video on the Porzingis trade. I wasn't expecting it. I was literally about to leave the house, go to the gym yesterday. I literally had my pre-workout, had my pre-workout meal. I was buzzing, carb loaded up, and then I'm not even kidding. I walked out the door because I have like notifications on for every Warriors Instagram page, Shams, ESPN, just so like when a Warriors trade happens, I'm ready to go. Don't miss out on it or anything like that. And the past couple of nights, I literally haven't been able to sleep at some points. Like the night before the Porzingis trade happened, I still thought we were gonna get Giannis. So I couldn't sleep. I'm like, I had my phone not on silent in case a notification went off. But yeah, I've just had a bunch of sleepless nights for no reason. Like every night, like before that Porzingis trade went down, I'm like, oh my god. Like if that notification goes off at 3 a.m, bro, I might wake the whole family up if we get Giannis, bro. Like I don't care. I might go eat my breakfast Greek yogurt 5 hours early to celebrate. Because your boy eats Greek yogurt, berries, and banana every day for breakfast. And I was hoping, hey, we'll crack the Greek yogurt out for celebration, man, if we get Giannis. Yeah. Probably sounds a bit odd, but I think you get what I'm actually saying there. But yeah, just disappointing. Hornets low-key making playoffs. Yeah, we were talking about that before. Obviously, big trade for your Hornets getting Kobe White. But yeah, J-Tom, we'll definitely have to catch up soon. Maybe do a video or something soon. I will be coming back to my other channel in the next couple of weeks. I don't want to put a timeline on anything because... so we got a coach's challenge here. So it's unfortunately not going to go the Warriors' way here. So it'll be Phoenix Ball. But yeah, we'll be coming back to my other channel in the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to put a time frame on it because I don't want to rush it and try and hit deadlines that I just don't have time to do because I work so much now. And obviously with everything happening with the Warriors at the moment, I've got to get all that trade deadline content done. And then I'll kind of get back to balancing both. I'll be doing all my experience videos and all that type of stuff there. So try and have a good year on both channels. And yeah, try and make a living out of all this content stuff, man. If I can start making just a little bit of money on the side, just means I can work less and just invest more time into this. Al Horford, hang on. We'll save that talk for later. Because, hang on. 4-point game. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Allen, hang on. I'm excited here. Yeah, I thought Giannis was getting... I didn't think it was a guarantee, but I thought Giannis would get traded, even if it wasn't to the Warriors. But nah, just once again... got our hopes up. Ah, that's going to hurt. Easy dunk at the rim there. Grayson Allen. Him and Brooks and Gillespie leading the charge here tonight. And then for the Warriors, it's been Pat, Gee, and Gary. Oh, that's going to be an illegal screen. It's going to be an offensive foul. Phoenix Ball. What is with the Warriors and getting my hopes up? I'm like, all right, here come the Warriors. Let's go. And then we give up an easy dunk and we give up an offensive foul. But yeah, Jesse. So yeah, I do think your Hornets have a good shot at a bit of a late playoff run here. You know, I don't know if did Kobe White play for you guys today, Jesse? If you watched the game, I haven't had time to watch any games today, but I'll go watch all the highlights tonight, especially a flight. I like watching Flight's reaction to the highlights. Brooks misses. All right, we still got a chance. Come on, it's now or never. Now or never. Horford, Moody, stop passing. Be more aggressive. Shoot, Moses. Oh my God, Pat Spencer. We can't generate anything here. It's just stagnant. It's going to have to be Al Horford, old school, back to the basket, and he'll get found. Man, Moses has been disappointing. Too passive. Way too passive. You watched it yesterday? I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, so Allen might be injured here. He's still walking. He looks sore. No, he's going off. Alright, so that's going to have an effect on the game. Grayson Allen, some high fives and down to the locker room. So that's going to hurt the Suns here in these final few minutes as Uncle Al hits the first one. So Jordan Goodwin going to come into this ball game. Got his mask on. Looking like Batman. He's been good tonight off the bench, Jordan Goodwin. Alright, Al Horford. Put it to a 4-point game. 3 minutes remaining. Still a small sniff here. I should probably get the camera ready just in case we need to get out a little short reaction to the final plays of this game. But we'll wait. We're not quite there yet.
Back to within 4.
Back to within 4 here. Oh no, Gillespie falls over. He might be injured too here. He's on the ground. No, he'll get up. A little bit proppy, a little bit sore, but he's alright. Warriors trying to put a bit of physicality into this one late. Getting up tight. Roughing and toughing. GP2, we know he likes to get involved. Alright. So, GP going to go for a sit, which is a bit interesting in my opinion. I thought he's been really good. But we got Moses, Pat Spencer, Gee, and Al right now. The 5 to end off this game. Here we go. Come on. Get a stop. Dylan the villain. Loses the ball. Chucks it up. Off back iron. Misses. Moses with a rebound. Here comes Golden State. Moses. Here we go. This is our chance to strike. Melton. Come on. Spin move. Fading. Spinning. Fading. Off to Al with 7. Find Moses. Moses. No. Uncle Al. Yes. Al Horford gets the roll to go. 2-point ball game. 11-2. Warriors run here. 3 for Gillespie. Misses! Rebound Warriors! Rebound Warriors! Here we go! We're going to wait for the timeout, Simo. I only just want it if it's a game winner for a short. Or like a game dagger. Oh no, Melton's just dropped the ball. Oh my god. Nope, it's going to be a jump ball. Oh, Melt, you can't be doing that, my friend. Pat, what's going on, brother? Long time no see. Was hoping you'd come with me and Chris, but we'll have to catch up soon. But yeah, you probably haven't heard, but I am 100% fully guaranteed coming back to my other channel. We're going all in on content this year, so hopefully we'll have a little just video next week. Yeah, Pat, I got a video with 60k last week. Go have a look at the recent videos. We're starting to really build something real here. I've had a lot of fun, but I've got some unfinished business with my other channel too. But we got a close game here, Pat, so we'll react to this and then we'll, yeah, if you're still here, we'll have a bit of a chat. But I'll join your stream tonight for sure. Alright, here we go. 2-point game, minute 50 remaining. And we win the jump ball! Go! Go! Come on, please, man. We need some joy. Oh, we turned it over! Yeah, boneheaded turnover. Is no team going to call a timeout? Are we just going to walk this game down? I like it. I like the no timeouts. Let this game run. Oh, here's Dylan the villain. Brooks with Moody on him. Brooks trying to get space. Spins, turns, fades. Misses! Come on, please. Please. Pat Spencer. 1 minute remaining. Pat. Find something. Steve wants a timeout. Okay. You'll give it a watch. It ended up getting into the top 40 on the trending charts for Australian content creators, Pat. It ended up, yeah, being my most popular video. And to be honest, like, I'm still only, like, getting better with the editing. Like, it's still nowhere near the level I want to be getting out. But, you know, I'm definitely just getting better with the streams and with the editing and all that. But, you know, it's still a learning process. And, look, all things considered, for the amount I've been working, I've been happy with what I've been putting out and stuff like that. But, yeah, still nowhere near where I want it to be, editing-wise. But, here we go. Alright, the camera's ready to go in case we need to get out a reaction to, like, a potential game winner. But for the 72 people in here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We just hit 1.4k, so a massive thank you for that. We continue to roll towards 2k. We have my San Fran trip coming up in April. For both my channels, there'll be some good content coming. I'm going to be doing a massive, you'll like this one, Pat, AFL the NBA video for the other channel. And then, yeah, there'll be some dope vlogs on this channel. So some good stuff coming this year. It's going to be a fun year. Can't believe it's already February, man. This season's been going. But here we go. Minute 5 remaining. We better bloody win this game. We haven't won a clutch game on stream in a while now. Come on, please. Please. Pat Spencer. Into Melton. Just tie it up. Come on, boys. Melton. Wants a high screen. Double guard action here. Melton to the rim. Scores! Anthony Melton ties it up with a minute remaining. Oh my goodness, Pat Spencer. How do you do? Good action there from Pat. Got the lane open for Melton. Here we go. 40 seconds left. We need a stop. Gillespie to the rim. Floats. Blocked by Moody. Gay Santos in transition. Scores! Yes! Gay Santos puts us up by 2. Gee! Yes! How about that? With 20 seconds remaining, or 28.7 to be exact, Gee Santos with a career night. Gee! Let's go! Side Blue Moon, you're here at the perfect timing. We have got finally a good game back on our hands once again. But yeah, I do appreciate that. I should give you a mod. Thought you would have had a mod, but I must have forgotten. But yeah, I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'll take any advice, really. Like, I've already been getting better, and I already know kind of what I need to do moving forward. But it's just tough with those videos. You can't really take your time. Like, you have to get it out within 24 hours. Otherwise, you've missed the peak window. Like, for the video I just uploaded, I had to get it out within the first, like, five hours. Like, I literally, the second the trade hit my phone, I got into the video. So, yeah, I want to definitely do some more videos that I can spend a bit more time on. But, yeah, here we go. Up by 2, 28.7 left. A chance to steal a win in Arizona. Redeem ourselves from the last trip over here. Last time we lost 99-98, so imagine it was reversed this time. Man, what about Gee though? What a play from Gee in transition. All right, might as well just get the camera rolling. All right, we got 100 people in. Warriors up by 2 here. We're gonna see how this ball game finishes out. Here we go. Royce O'Neal in to Dylan the villain. Dylan with Moses on him. Get a stop. We probably win this ball game. Moses. High pressure here on Brooks. Brooks looking to find his shot. He's been Phoenix's #1 guy in recent times. Dylan a 3. No way. Misses. Yes! Yes! GP2. No! Oh my god. Moody saves it! We're going, yes, we win! Melton puts it in! Warriors win by 4 on the buzzer! We steal it in Arizona! What a save there at the end! The defensive hustle, and with 3 seconds left, Melton broke away. Oh my god. Probably can't really put a reaction short out for that. Too much happened, but hey, we gotta win! Yes! We actually win a game without Steph. You would not effing believe this. Build Pat, Gary a statue. We've actually just won a game on the road without Steph. And we were down by 10 in the 4th quarter too. What a finish. So Brooks couldn't get past Melton. Elite on-ball pressure. Brooks throws up the 3. Gary hustles for the defensive board, loses it, and then Gee saves it. Moses grabs it, it flicks out ahead to Melton, and he lays it in on the buzzer. Holy shit, what a sequence to end this game, bro. Oh, man. Everyone on the bench was going crazy too. That is a well-fought win on the road. That gives us a little bit of hope. First win post-trade deadline. The role guys step up. In particular, Pat Spencer with a career-high performance. How awesome is that? Holy crap. We win 101-97 to anyone heading out. Appreciate you for joining. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And feel free to check out my new video talking about the Porzingis trade. Link to the top of the chat. Andrew, what a win. What a win. We've been starving for a win without Steph on the road for a little while now. And we finally pick up another one. I definitely want to see what people on Instagram have to reckon reckon about this. See if no, the post isn't up yet. Man, oh my god, what a win that was! Truly an impressive one. Let's just give these role guys some recognition. So Guy Santos, 18 points, 7 rebounds. Sorry, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and a block. Pat Spencer, career high, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 dimes, 2 steals. Gary with 15 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Melton, 17 points, 3 steals, and that clutch layup to seal it. Horford, 13 points, 4 boards. But yeah, the other guys were just, it was literally those 5 that just kept us in it all night long. We didn't really get, Richard was okay, 7 points, 3 boards, a steal. Moody, 6 points, 8 rebounds, a block. I thought he was pretty disappointing tonight, particularly on the offensive end, but he wasn't unplayable. Draymond, 5 and 5. Quinton didn't score, and Pods was just the worst player of the night. So, how did we win that? Seriously. Like, we outscored the Suns by 10 in the last quarter. Like a crazy, 22-5 run to end off this game. Nice one, Dubs. Yeah, well-needed win. Well-needed win. We'll read some of this chat. But yeah, that does suck, Bloomer. You've had that a couple of times where you haven't got a notification. Do you have all notifications on? Or maybe I've just been uploading too much that YouTube isn't giving me notifications for everything. Because I've been dropping content all the time. Yeah, so to anyone heading out, I will quickly, if it'll actually let me here, I will quickly link the new video. If you guys kind of want to see a bit of a breakdown / initial reactions to the Porzingis Kuminga trade, I'll just link that one now in the chat for you guys. You know, if you want to go check that out, it's a 5-minute video. It's a quick little one put together. Definitely, it's like a 5-6 minute video. Definitely check that one out. But yeah, I did say at the beginning of the stream, I predicted it. It felt like we were going to have a good game. We've had some great matchups versus Phoenix this year, and it continues. So the big 3 for the Warriors, Pat, Guy, the big 4, the big 5. The 5 tonight, Pat, Gary, Mel, Al, and Guy. They were amazing. And then for the Suns, Brooks was really good, 24 points, Allen, 21. Sucks for the Suns, he got injured, because that probably had a bit of an effect. Williams with a double-double, Gillespie 11. But yeah, that's really about it for Phoenix. They didn't get too much out of their end-of-bench guys either, but we take that. We really, really take that win. I didn't expect us to win. I'll put the camera away. I didn't really get a great reaction at the end, one that's worth posting. It wasn't a game or anything like that. And as well, there was just too much going on. I couldn't really see, coherently what was happening. I just want to see if the Warriors have posted the final score graphic. I just want to see what people are saying. Now, they've still just got the Kuminga, the Porzingis graphic. I mean, that's a really clean graphic. But yeah, let me just read some of these chats. I think Cardi's saying something. I don't know if he's still in here. But yeah, you got to remember as well, Pat, with those, videos, the way they're constructed and edited are a lot, different to, what you would expect for AFL content. The way I'm going to be editing my AFL videos compared to my NBA videos this year, wildly different. It's a whole different, I think the problem for me in the beginning with this channel was I tried bringing that editing style onto this channel, and simply people don't want to see that. With the NBA editing style, people want to see, a lot of game footage, a lot of graphics, not as much just you sitting there and talking on the screen, if that kind of makes sense. So do keep that in mind. I don't know if you are in here still either. I could just be fucking talking to your ghost at the moment. But yeah, that's another thing I've had to learn. And I've noticed that since I've changed the thumbnails to a certain kind of style that matches the niche, and then edited and titled the videos in that way. And same with the shorts. The short yesterday, 9K, and then the other one a couple of days ago, 72K. So, I always knew that this channel was going to do well, but it was kind of just learning the footsteps of kind of what works, what doesn't work. And I can kind of happy and confidently say I've started to figure that out. So now it's just laying down the foundation, the groundwork, putting in the hard yards, getting out, consistent content. Also, sorry about last Sunday. Had a late night before and slept in. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Me and Chris, we're just trying to, go to the gym every now and then. So we'll probably go again, not this week, but the week after. I think Henshi and Marto will probably come as well. So, we'll probably, go then. Maybe even grab a kick or shoot some hoops or something like that as well. What was I going to say? Yeah, like, go to the gym. Me and Chris went to the gym. Just, I think me and Chris are becoming actually quite good mates. Like, we've been catching up a lot recently. He jumped on a stream. Fortunately, the stream didn't do well. I think solo streams would be the way to go on here. But, yeah, me and Chris, he's helped me a lot with content and stuff like that. We're actually becoming quite good mates. I actually really like him as a mate. He's a really, good bloke. So, we've been going to the gym. We just went and had Subway after, so we could do that, go to the gym. I went to your place. I went to your little thing, Southland. I could like tell the little spots where you do like your vlogs and stuff, that little tech store and all that. So I went for a walk while Chris was still coming down, had a look at all this. No, I think it's called Southland. I don't know. You would know what it's called. I think it's Southland. I went and look around there. I could tell some of the places where you film. But then, got an energy drink, went to the gym with Chris, chatted about, gym content, all that type of stuff, and then got a Subway feed. I haven't had Subway in yonks, so it was, pretty good. And then I guess after that, like, if we have 5 of us, we might as well go down and have a kick or something. I wouldn't mind filming a goal kicking challenge. I want to do a goal kicking challenge in the next month. So my idea for the content with the other channel, got to dip my feet back in the water, get back in the headspace for it. Also, obviously start off with like a early ladder predictions video. Wouldn't mind going to some preseason games. A video I want to do is like getting AFL players to sign. I think for a preseason video, I'm going to try and do like getting AFL players to sign random things. So like I'll do like my forehead, I'll do like, I don't know, like a packet of Sultan, just random stuff. So I think that could be a fun video to get back into it. I want to do a goal kicking challenge, just get the feet back in the water with everything. I'm going to do like an ultimate AFL ladder prediction. So I'm going to go like 18th spot, Ono Meagle, 17th spot, AFL 26 predicts it after I sim a season. 16th, spin a wheel, 15th, an AFL player, 14th, a creator, 13th, a packet of footy. Like, I want to do one of those as well. I got a lot coming. So, I've just started writing up the script for the ladder predictions. So, do that. Get the feet back in the water. Obviously, got to take it a little bit calm with that at the moment. I've got so much content on here to get out. Obviously, trade period, or trade deadline, as we call it. So, get all that done. Next week, get into that. And then, wouldn't mind getting down, doing a goal kicking challenge or something like that. I'm more than likely will be buying all of Chris's equipment, his mics, his camera, his stream deck, as he kind of fades out the content scene. So, we've discussed it, and I probably will end up doing it if he still wants to, because definitely could use some mics. Be good for the streams as well, and the quality. So instead of having a webcam, we'll have a full 4K camera for the stream qualities, mics as well. I will be borrowing them off of him when I go to America. I'll be like renting them off him. I'll pay him a bit of money, bring them over with me. Because one thing about NBA venues, there's a lot of background noise, and I want good audio for all those videos, because I'm going to invest a lot of the holiday into getting some good content out. Last time, I was full holiday mode. I didn't really make any content, which I do regret. But this time, there'll be videos out on both my channels, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'm so excited to go, man. Just get back into the content scene. There's a lot of experience videos on that channel as well. Obviously, do AFL versus NRL. I've been wanting to do that for years now. Get that done, maybe round 1. Then probably have a couple of weeks off. No, not a couple of weeks off, but like a week off of uploading, because obviously I've been in America. But this time I have a hotel, so I'll be able to even do videos over there while I'm at the hotel, like voiceovers and stuff. So a lot coming. It's also important to not overedit. 100% agree. I get in my head sometimes. That's just been a big problem with the whole content stuff. I just get in my own head sometimes. I overanalyze it, I overthink it, and it's a good and a bad thing. Like, it's a good thing because at least I know that I care and I'm putting in my max effort at the time for it. And I feel like I get a lot better when I do overcorrect myself, look at mistakes and stuff like that. Because what I'll do is I'll say, I look back at a video and I'm like, that graphic, if I just added this, or if I just tweaked this, or use this text, look a lot better. Or if I switch to this, it'll look better. And that's why I think progressively the videos, the streams, and the shorts have all been getting a lot better on this channel. So hopefully now I can bring those editing skills across to my other one and make a big jump as well, because that market is wide open. And if I can get to the point where if I'm making, like, I don't really care about money when it comes to this content stuff. Like, I would do it for free. If there was never the possibility of making a single cent, I'd still be doing all this stuff. I love it. But if I could get to the point where I could do both channels and run it full time, and in 2027 somehow find a way to do content full time, bro, oh, the sky is the limit. If I can just get to the point this year where I can make just enough to do it full time, I'm going all in. I'm telling you, the second I get to that point, I don't even have to make as much as I'm making now at my current job. But if I can just get close to the point where I can say to my parents, hey, I'm making enough money, not as much as work, but if I then put in the amount of time on the channel that I would be with work, your boy can do this. So I still got confidence, but it's one of those things where you can't look too far into the future. Just similar to with this Warriors team, take it day by day, game by game, video by video. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, Cardi. Just every video, just think of something new to improve. Like, I feel like my editing, if you look at the new videos I've uploaded compared to like I was just looking at it last night. I was looking at my videos because I've only had this channel for 8 months. Like, that's it, 8 months. And I was looking back at my first video 8 months ago. In terms of like thumbnail, video editing, voice overlays, like to every perspective of the video, like how much better I've gotten. It's not even like funny. Like, I genuinely think I've probably gotten about 200% better. Like, I'm looking back at these first videos. They're not bad for when I first started, but like, I'm just so happy with the growth I've made. And yeah, you guys have helped as well, giving me good feedback, giving me good advice. Like, I would even say from the videos like 3 months ago, like since the beginning of the season, I've taken a massive leap. Like, I'm looking at the thumbnails 2-3 months ago, and they're just not great. Compared to now, they're still not where I want them to be, but they're trending in the right direction. They're a lot more clean, sharp, to the point. So, yeah, just trying to get better. I really want to do this as close to full-time as I can. And I'm just loving the process. I'm actually really enjoying getting just slowly better. I've found it really enjoyable just to see the little differences, see the little sub growth every single day. So yeah, that's the end goal. Like, by 2027, I would love to have the opportunity to do content full-time, but I'm not there yet. And it is tough, like, balancing, like, work. You know, I'm also trying to get back in shape this year, gym. So it's tough balancing, like, all that stuff into the mix. But, like, literally every single spare hour I get, I'm putting towards, you know, content and stuff like that. Like, I still work 30 to 35 hours a week. So just finding that time and energy and motivation as well at sometimes is difficult. Like, I'll have some times where I need to get a video out, but I've got work the next day. I got to get up at 4 a.m., but I've got a video I need to get out because I'm working all day tomorrow. So it's either I edit it all night and get like 2 hours of sleep, or I don't get the video out at all. Like, I've had so many videos like that, but it has really been starting to pay off. Like, that Giannis video that got 60K and got to top 40 on the Australian trending charts, I nearly didn't upload that video. I got literally 0 hours of sleep the night of editing that. I stayed up all night, smashed it out. I reckon I was editing from probably 11 a.m. till like 4 a.m., like getting the video and the short and all that graphics and jersey swaps done. Because the jersey swaps be taking a lot of time, man. But at least I know how to do it now. Like, I'm getting better at the jersey swaps as well. But yeah, I literally got no sleep and rolled into a 5 a.m. till 4 p.m. Shift at work with no sleep, bro. And then I came home, did another video. I did the second Giannis video. So, like, yeah. But that's probably enough yapping. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'll probably actually head to the gym now. But yeah, so that's enough yapping. Yeah, what a fun stream. Good to finally get a win back on the board, man. Good win. Warriors win 101-97 here in Arizona, taking down the Phoenix Suns despite no Steph Curry. Pat Spencer, you are the GOAT. But yeah, good win, man. We'll be back this weekend as we take on the LA Lakers. It'll be the third and final stream of the week. Should be a fun one. Hopefully, you know, both teams are relatively healthy. I mean, we could have no Luka, no Steph. We'll kind of see what happens for the rest of the teams. But yeah, we'll see you all then. Probably not another video until later in the week. There'll obviously be all the shorts and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see you guys in 2 days' time. Stay safe. Good win here from the Warriors. And Pat Spencer.